Welcome to the pre-Microsoft press conference discussion and watch party, and I have three of the Good Noodle gang here with me. My name is Steven from the Good Owners channel. To my left is Soft Shock.
Hi.
To my right is NoodleRama.
Hello.
And at the end of the couch is Queen Noodle herself, our own Noodle Beyonce. Is HeyKaliK.
I prefer Mama Noodle.
Mama Noodle.
This is the most ambitious crossover since...
Yeah, this is the Infinity War of fucking...
We said
the Good
hold
Noodle
my
gang.
beer.
I completely forgot how that meme went too. It was like, I had it half there.
That's alright.
Wolfie says 4 of his worlds are colliding and it's awesome and
Yes.
weird.
Sweet.
I will be on the chat in a second. I got a tweet.
Yeah, she's here coming in. She's
Yeah, I'm
coming in.
trying to pull it up now.
So, we're getting ready for the
Here we are.
Microsoft press briefing, and we've got 25 minutes or so until it starts. What? Do you guys? First of all, I'll ask this: have any of you guys played on an Xbox before? / do you own an Xbox?
I have an Xbox 360.
You have a 360.
Yes.
And you went from 360 to PS4.
No, I've
Or-
always been a PlayStation kid.
You've been
I've had
PlayStation all the
every
time.
generation, every console they've put out, I've had PlayStation.
Okay. And but you didn't go from 360. You didn't add on to the 360.
No,
after
I
that
didn't
one.
get a one.
Okay,
There hasn't been anything compelling enough for me to.
that's fair.
I have no idea if my mic is set up correctly. I don't know how to set this up.
Oh!
Can you
Actually,
hear
no.
us?
Fantastic point. Soft Shock. Those
Yeah.
they're on that interface right there. There are numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Can you make sure that they're all facing due north?
Due north.
Yeah, those numbers are. How to build a stream.
I'm a city slicker. Where's north?
Straight up. Numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 should be straight up or just
numbers
after
here,
it.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, one is like, okay, straight up. 1, 2,
3 and 4.
4.
Pretty much straight up. Okay.
All right.
And everybody should be.
That's the toughest thing I've done all week.
Kimmy!
Hey, Cammy, welcome.
Yeah!
So what about you, Noodle? Have you played? Have you ever played on Xbox / do you own an Xbox?
I have played on Xbox before. I played on Xbox, the original Xbox.
Okay.
Halo was out. We played lots of Halo, and I've played stuff on the 360, but I have never owned an Xbox.
Okay. What about you, Softy?
Well, like almost everyone here, I've had all PlayStation almost, but I did have the original Xbox.
Okay.
For like Halo 1 and 2, and that was, for the longest time, those are the only games I would ever play. And then when the 360 came out, it was too poor to buy a 360.
Okay.
So up until like I'm not like heavily invested in that ecosystem.
Okay.
Basically, is the bottom line.
So I was a Nintendo consoler until the PS2 came out, and I jumped on that. But then when the Xbox came out, I spent all of my time on that, partly because at the time, the Xbox came out after the PS2, so it had basically the better versions of every game, because it had a hard drive inside it that the PS2 didn't, so things ran ever so slightly better. And that's sort of where I began. I was never a big PC gamer. We didn't have a lot of computery stuff at the house. So I've been in that ecosystem since then, and I also, like, for Christmas and birthdays, buy my friends Xboxes so that they will play with me. So I've sort of forced the ecosystem around here. So that's why,
fair.
like, our streams are typically Xbox-based,
Where's
what we
my
do.
Xbox?
Now that I've said
I
that,
thought we were friends. But
hey, Joseph, hey, game guy.
Game
Welcome
guy
in,
Joseph.
pal.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, we got the PS4 squad.
Game guy said, I just threw up. I'm ready for Microsoft's bullshit.
All right, here
Here's
we go.
the thing that I don't want them to do this year. I don't want them to show me an onstage car from Forza. That's, if they don't do that, I'll be happy. So, is there, and I actually asked this earlier, I'll ask here, is there anything, literally anything that Microsoft can do to sell you an Xbox at this point? We're so far in the console cycle, I imagine the answer is no. But is there either a title or a functionality that would make you go, okay, now I'll consider
Well,
that.
as a functional standpoint, like I don't think, like that was the whole like difference when they first launched. Is like Xbox is like, oh, we're a multimedia like console. We're gonna give you TV as well as games, and Sony's like, not just games. for the most part.
Yeah.
So as far as functionality goes, I'm not looking forward to anything with an Xbox. So at this point, they all do everything anyways.
Yeah.
But
Joseph asks for Hype Shroom Light already.
woo!
Hey, think of the Postmaster, Charles. Thanks for the lunch invite, says Cal. I live 5 minutes from you. You said you weren't available this afternoon. You said
Yeah,
to
what
let you
the
know if
hell?
I needed you.
What the hell? That's on you.
I wanted
Yeah.
to meet the famous Cal.
Sure. So yeah, the functionality.
At this point, it would be titles because I was looking very forward to what was it? Unbound or the Scale, like that one game that the platinum.
Oh,
game that
Scalebound.
Scalebound.
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to that because I like the Monster Hunter like type of gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was the other one with the robot and the girl?
Recore?
Yeah, Recore. I was looking forward to Recore, but when it launched, it didn't do so hot. So if they can give me like a good concept game, because at this point, like all the games are like battle royales or like something else. If they can sell me on a good, interesting concept,
Right.
I will pick up the console to play that game.
Yeah.
Okay, you're open to it.
I'm open to it. Yeah.
Okay, but
They need better single player games.
Yeah. I
They
think
don't
so,
have
too.
them where PlayStation has a
Halo's
lot of exclusives
Not a good selling point
for
anymore.
single player gamers.
Okay, so a single player experience that is exclusive to the console.
Yes.
And not multiplayer, not an online, not a co-op thing.
I mean, that wouldn't, like, it would...
That's not a detraction.
Yeah, that's not a detraction, but, like, it would have to have solid single player.
Okay. And what about you, Noodle? Is there something that they can do that you would be like, okay, I'm going to take a second?
Like I don't think
Hey,
there's
Tiny
anything
Termite.
they could actually do. Like if they pulled something like Kingdom Hearts 3 is only going to be on Xbox, then I would buy it. But that's not going to happen.
Yeah, if
Still my joke.
Yeah, I
if Kingdom Hearts 3 went
But
exclusive.
that's literally the only thing. Like I was trying to think.
Straight up.
Is there anything at all that would
Fable.
make me?
But Fable's not going to happen.
I
Fable is dead
was
in the
never
water.
into
Yeah.
Fable though. Well, personally.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But that would be a draw for me. But that's about it.
And yeah, Kami says Recore was sold as a very different game at E3 that year that they announced it than when it came out. And I played Recore, and it was fine, but it definitely had this feeling of sort of rushed / unfinished feeling to it. So, yeah. And Sis didn't get a live email. Well, Twitch, get your shit together. Game Guy says Command and Conquer, but Conquer spelled like Conquer's Bed for a Day. Live and beat with a stick. Command and Conquer is coming back, though.
As a mobile game.
For mobile!
Oh.
Who's
I
down
don't
for
even know
that?
what that game is.
I
So.
don't care. I don't either, and I don't care.
And did anything decent ever come out of Project Spark, which was Microsoft's sort of world
Build your own
building,
game
build
type.
your game thing?
Right.
I think no. Also, I haven't seen anything from HoloLens since they've announced that.
I've seen demos, not personally, but like YouTube videos of people demoing HoloLens, and if they can be a little bit more forward with what that does, that's some crazy cool technology that they're using.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think normal people need to know what's going on
Yeah.
with that because...
Well, and I feel like, honestly, Microsoft has just been so overshadowed with this other stuff. They're doing the multiplayer, they're doing Mixer now, they're doing all this other stuff that I couldn't list to you games that are Microsoft that I know about other than their big, like, multiplayer stuff or like racing games.
So,
go
know?
ahead.
I was gonna say, so some of the things that we may expect, these will be varying long and short shots today, but the Microsoft sort of properties is anything rare. So rare replay, Conquer possibly could be a thing,
They
Maybe some
screwed up Sea of
Banjo-Kazooie?
Thieves
Maybe
so
Banjo.
hard, though.
and Sea of Thieves they screwed it up.
They screwed it up. I love Sea of Thieves, but there's zero content in Sea of Thieves. Even the content they added to Sea of Thieves is still nothing.
Okay.
So that's what I would be looking forward to is like them like saying like, okay, hey, like we got a lot of stuff for Sea of Thieves.
Okay.
That's what I would look forward to. But
Yeah, but do you feel like it's a situation where by that time that happens, it's too late, a la No Man's Sky?
well, No Man's Sky is actually kind of like I keep on hitting my mic. I'm sorry. It keeps
you're
it's
good.
picking up a little bit because
Well, yeah, but I mean, like when it came out, it was super hyped, and then it
Yeah.
was just it fell really flat.
oh no, it's going exactly how No Man's Sky is going right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know.
Well,
This is-
Game says people made some stuff in Project Spark, but they stopped supporting it. Says Cammy a while back. It says, I hear Steve-O wants a remaster of Fable that tweaks a couple things and puts it in 60 FPS. And
Get
charges
your Kappa out of here.
and charges $40 for it. And charges $40 for it. So
Not full price?
we could see.
That's a dream.
I was earlier on the stream. I was coming down super hard on Dark Souls recashed turd.
Remastered.
Yeah.
Recashed.
Yeah.
I was actually looking to pick that up.
If you've never played Dark Souls before, you need to buy Dark Souls Remastered.
Okay, I'm picking
But
it
if
up.
you own the game, like the what is it, the
The Prepare to Die
Prepare to
edition.
Die edition, it's only $20
Yeah.
They
to
don't
buy
have-
the new one.
And especially if you're a console gamer like I am, I can put in Dark Souls on the Xbox One and it runs perfectly fine. I have no issues with it. It looks gorgeous. It looks beautiful. It may be in 30 FPS instead of 60, but that's not worth $40 to me. But if you play on PC and you can get it for $20 instead of $40 because you get the half off
Yeah.
for having owned it before, then maybe it's worth $20 for more FPS for you. I was
about
coming
Dark
down on it
Souls.
really hard. Master Charles is here. There's a NoodleRama and a HeyKaliK and a Soft Shock? Is that who that is?
Yep.
He has a face. It's
I
amazing.
do have a face. Oh wait, let me adjust my hat so you guys can actually see my face.
The perfect softy face.
Yeah.
So, things that are possible today, and things that would excite me. Yeah, we can dehype for now. Halo 6, I would be excited for that.
That would be interesting. I'd like to see that.
I don't know if that's a selling point though.
Yeah, no.
It may not be a console selling point at this point.
Yeah.
I would be super excited for that. They've spent 343's spent a lot of time working on it, and I would like to see some now.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say there's a few games that if I could get it cheap enough, would maybe be worth it. But I have yet to see it at that price point where it's worth it for me.
I would like to see more exclusives in general. So this year we had, or in the last year and a half, we've had Cuphead. We had it's on PC, but the console exclusive PUBG, State of Decay 2, and Sea of Thieves are Xbox/PC exclusive.
See, and that's the thing too, is that as a PC gamer, there's even less of a draw because you're getting it on PC and on Xbox. So why do I need to shell out more money for a console?
And I don't know, maybe they're undercutting themselves here by doing a lot of that crossplay stuff, but I don't know. I've enjoyed the idea of being able to, even with Corporate Cal, being able to hey, let's play Gears of War 4 together because it's crossplay and we can do that.
Or Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah, but PUBG's not crossplay, but it is.
Oh, it's not?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Fortnite is.
Fortnite is. Yes.
Yeah, but you can play that on your PlayStation 4.
Were they going to start putting Halo games on PC? Right. So here are the things that we could see Gears of War, another Gears of War.
What about that new Bungie, or Bungie, whatever studio, Activision, that new not Destiny game that they're going to be pushing? Do you think
Bungie has a new not Destiny game?
Yeah, I think it was announced. I don't know if that's an Xbox.
Are you talking about Anthem?
No.
Okay.
They're. I just saw a brief headline of it. They're working on a new game, in the interim of Destiny 2 and 3, I think.
Right.
I don't know if Bungie still has ties to Microsoft. I don't know, but I don't know if that's going to be. If that's announced through the Microsoft presser, I think that would be. Or if
that could be pretty big.
Yeah, I think so.
Sis asks, "What are you looking for in Halo 6 as far as gameplay direction?"
Better story.
That was what I was going to say. There's never been anything to me. There's never been anything wrong with Halo's gameplay. Halo is Halo, and it works.
Yes.
When Halo 4 came out and they started the Cortana trilogy, that was such a huge deal, and I love that story so much. I'm not kidding. I cried at the end of Halo 4, and Halo is just a shooting aliens game. So when Halo 4 happened, I thought, holy crap, this game is making me feel stuff. They're humanizing their characters. Yeah. They're actually taking this away from space alien marine who's silent and shoots a bunch of people to an actual meaningful thing. And then Halo 5 just shit all over themselves. So I'm ready for a second pillar of the Cortana story because 5 felt like a bridging story and not its own thing. So story is my gameplay element.
I want Forge back. I want the Halo 3 Forge back because I have
level builder.
Yeah, such awesome memories of building stupid crap with my friends, playing all these stupid game modes. That collaborative fuck around game mode needs to come back because it was great. I don't know if it was in 5. I think they have a sort of Forge mode.
It was in 5. It's a good question.
I can't remember. I don't have an Xbox. I don't play
Forge
Halo.
was the best, says Game Guy, and says second with that. I remember in Halo Reach we made a because you could just sort of take any of the assets and put them together however you want.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be even like on land. So one of the maps we made was a giant slide, and it was like 5 cars wide and like a mile long, and then we put a series of teleporters at the bottom and a series of teleporters at the top. So while you're fighting on this giant incline, there's cars and vehicles either falling, driving, or tumbling, and then warping and coming through. And
that's an actual game mode.
Yeah.
Called Indiana Jones.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's cool.
It's not always cars, but like just assets just flying at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm trying to think of other. Oh yeah, they had Cuphead was a limited exclusive. I'm actually thinking Sony may announce Cuphead on PS4
Did they
Monday
have an
night.
exclusivity deal?
They
Cuphead?
did, yeah, for at least a little
gone
bit.
now.
I don't know if it's gone, but
I feel like it might be a little early for that.
Yeah, because Cuphead's
You think
only.
so?
I think
like,
it would be,
like less than a year old?
It would be
Yeah.
at least a year. I
okay,
feel.
that may be true. Microsoft Office Battle Royale.
It's just an
like
Excel spreadsheet. Like,
I don't know if they could bring back the paperclip. He might cut a bitch.
oh
Yeah.
god,
Yeah.
that's a Fortnite skin.
There you go.
I would play Halo 6 Royale for the record. I mentioned earlier I will try literally any battle royale game. So think more about functionality then. So recently Xbox allowed you to link your gamer tag to Discord just so that people could see on Discord if you were playing. What if they integrated Discord chat into the Xbox UI itself? Is that something that would be worth doing
I don't.
at all, / would you utilize it?
I think from.
I wish.
I don't know much about business.
Oh, crap,
I'm
I
not
got
a
it.
business person.
Shut
but
up, Nightbot.
Beep boops.
God damn it, Nightbot.
They're everywhere. I'd say like a lot of companies are interested in keeping things kind of like, what's the word?
In-house?
Yeah, in-house. So I feel like kind of like pushing chat responsibilities onto Discord is not, because I mean basically you're like kind of relying on this company or however. I don't think that's something they would be really prone to doing.
I think
Because they want their own slice of the, they want to keep everything like.
Sure. My counter to that would be if Microsoft is actually thinking about broadening their like sort of cross compatibility of Xbox and PC gaming and bringing like these two worlds together, that they might have to do that.
Yeah.
Because
Probably
right
as, like,
now,
a separate app maybe, but not like
not as
like
part
a
of the Xbox
native,
UI.
Yeah.
Even as a separate app, as long as I can use my
Yeah.
headset with
Yeah.
it,
Because
that'd
I
be
mean,
fine.
how many times have we done Fort Noodle?
That's what I
where
was thinking.
people are on PlayStation 4 and we've got people on PC, but everybody's in Discord chatting.
Yeah.
Everyone has a phone, and everyone
Yeah,
has a
but
mic.
I mean-
just,
I can't hear. I can either when I'm playing on Fortnite, right,
Yeah.
and playing with Cammy and Wolf who play on PC, we can use in-game chat. But if we use Discord, I have to choose between the chat audio or the game audio.
Yeah.
It sounds like a personal problem though.
It is. It's a big personal problem. But Microsoft can fix my personal problem.
No, yeah,
That's true.
from that standpoint,
Same with Rocket League.
Yeah.
I can understand that. But I just maybe it's kind of like a cynical view of how like these giant corporations want to keep things. But as far as I've seen, like there's a lot of quality of life things that a lot of these people can fix. Like Sony and Microsoft both can fix on their end if they just integrated it with something else. But they all want to keep things like native to their own ecosystem.
So here's a dream that I've had for a while, and this is my longest of long shots. Okay, this is my. I think that in my heart of hearts that is possible, but everyone yells at me whenever I say this. I think there is a possibility that during this console cycle, Microsoft announces a Steam Link app for the Xbox so that you can, you know how right now you can pull up Steam on your cell phone and run it from your computer, but use your cell phone to stream it to that screen. I could see them adding that so that you can Steam games you can load up but play through your
Why would
TV.
Steam sign up for that when they want to sell you their own hardware?
Yeah, exactly.
to
Well,
do
they
it?
stopped doing
They-
the hardware.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
phasing it out.
But that being said,
They're practically
I
giving
think-
it away.
I think they would have two completely conflicting ideals on what, because they still want to sell you that desktop box though.
Yeah.
That you just hook it up to your monitor.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they even started giving that away for like a cent or something like that.
Yeah, but like probably that's like a promo maybe thing. But like they still want to. I don't know. I don't know how business works, but I think that it would be cool to be able to play Steam games on your Xbox. But then, how is Microsoft going to sell their games?
Yeah.
Their stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Well, and I think too is that I think of all the indie developers that are on Steam, they already pay a big enough cut to be on Steam. If they then have to pay Microsoft a slice of the pie to be playable on Xbox, that takes even more away from indie developers, which potentially limits people wanting to put stuff on the platform.
Well, if they were, so yeah, I'm sort of going to flip that in that maybe that's something that Microsoft wouldn't want to do, because if Unravel 2 has to pay them their fees and their licensing or whatever to be put on the Xbox marketplace, the indie devs wouldn't do it because, they can still play it on Xbox through Steam Link, so I'm just going to put it on Steam.
Yeah, and the flip side of that too is that how many times have you, let's say, gone to buy a game that's on both Steam and your specific console, and Steam has it on sale like 20 times a year, and it's on sale on the store like twice a year, and the sales are never as good.
I do that a lot.
Yeah, like Microsoft and Sony, neither one can compete with that.
Yeah.
There are
They can,
They
but
just
they're
don't
not
want
going
to.
to.
Yeah.
They're not going to.
There are times where I've been able to find some crazy random sale. Right now there's an E3 sale on Microsoft Store. Monster Hunter World is $35. And that's a fairly sizable discount compared to what it is on Steam. Yeah. Which I think is still
For
$60.
now. Summer sale is coming.
And things come and go, obviously. We actually went to Toys R Us during their 50% off stuff.
I was gonna say, what are you doing at a Toys R Us, dude?
Their sale, and so we're like 50% off video games. Let's go. They have Star Wars Battlefront 2. I would pay half off for Star Wars Battlefront 2. And before we left Toys R Us, I was like, let me look it up on Xbox. Oh, it's $20, $25 on Marketplace right now. So we went that route. So it happens, but it's not as ubiquitous as.
Steam.
I don't know that I used that word right. Did I use that word right?
Ubiquitous.
But I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know that a game, you put it on your wish list, you know eventually on Steam it's going to go on sale. Versus like the Xbox store and the PlayStation store, both. Like it might go on sale 8 months from now. Like it's so random for a lot of
present appearing or found everywhere.
Present or found everywhere. Yeah. Okay. Good. I think I did use it. So then, I'll ask you guys this, and I'll start with Noodle. If Microsoft bridges more Xbox and PC gaming, does that undercut the reason for Xbox existing? Or is that just sort of bringing their two communities together?
I think it's a really smart thing for them to do.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't draw any interest from those of us who already PC game, but it's a really good reason for those who do have Xboxes to not abandon the Xbox and just go to PC gaming for something that's a little easier. I think it's really smart to try to do things like Discord integration and chat and Steam integration. That way, it just makes the easier for the Xbox players.
Okay.
And more enjoyable for them.
Wolf has to go and do D&D. Adios, Wolf.
Bye, Wolf.
Bye, Wolf.
Kick some ass.
Kim said use the mouth prettier than... Wait, what? I use my mouth in some way?
What?
I didn't even want to read Cammy's full comment.
His mouth prettier than a $20 horse.
I'm not sure how that came up. Because I said ubiquitous. Okay.
Your smart words.
Right. So,
well, that's just saying Cammy has experience with $20 horse.
An Xbox is cheaper than, and actually right now during E3 also the Xbox One S's are $199.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I was going to bring that up.
And the X's are now $449.
But yeah, Rachel, that's exactly the thing that I was going to make in conjunction with NoodleRama's things. Is it if somebody can't afford even a base level, because a base level gaming computer is still going to set you back between $400 and $600.
Yeah, my brother recently set out to build a $200 gaming PC and ended up spending $400.
Yeah. But, you know, if you can play some of those games by spending $200 on an Xbox.
Yeah.
And it's a lot less work, too.
Yeah.
Like, you buy an Xbox, it's like it just works.
It's plug and
you
play
want to build your computer, you have to research the parts that you want, and you have to put it together.
And that's just for the base thing. If you don't have a monitor, keyboard, mouse, like all that adds up.
Yeah, I bought my computer back in, like, 2008, and I think with everything, keyboard, mouse, monitor, it was about $1,000.
Yeah.
When I bought my first computer, I didn't have a keyboard.
Also, hello, Rachel.
This
I meant
time because I thought like when I bought it, I'm like, oh, they're just gonna give me a keyboard. Like, how am I gonna use it? So I'm sitting there for like 2 weeks, just like every day I look at it. Just
And there are things about a console, like a gold subscription can add up pretty quickly if you spend $60 a year.
Yeah.
You know, for depending on how long you're doing
a
that
smart shopper,
and
though,
stuff
because
like that.
that stuff goes on sale frequently. You just need to know where to get it.
Here's the other thing that I was going to pitch out as a fantastical thing. Right now, Xbox and Sony charge somewhere around $50 to $60 a year to be able to play online together. They also have other perks. Sony and Microsoft both give you free games every month. What if, this is my fantastical thing, Microsoft announces this year, okay, Xbox Live Gold is changing. Xbox Live Gold is becoming our Game Pass, which is the $9.99 and you get access to the Microsoft gaming library and you get 4 free games a month, but we're making the online multiplayer free to play. Is that something they would do? Is that something they should do? Because you can play online for free on a PC. We can multiplayer a game without paying $50 a year.
Yeah.
Would they? No.
Yeah.
Never.
That's the thing that I was so surprised at, because we just bought a PS4 like last Christmas, specifically for Monster Hunter World. But we got one, and then whenever they were like, "Oh, you have to pay a subscription to be able to play games online," I was like, "What?
Yeah.
Excuse
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
What is
coming
this?
from the PC world, that's sticker shock,
Yeah.
for sure.
I was like,
I had that experience actually with Destiny 2, because I haven't played my. I play mostly single player games. And then on my PlayStation, that's almost like the entirety of my library. So when playing Destiny 2, you have to buy the subscription, the PlayStation Plus, to be able to play it online with friends.
I think, y'all, we are about to go.
We're getting a countdown.
9 seconds. And just finish my thought. Like, that's something that like I was surprised that I forgot that I had to do that. So.
And yeah, the cost of controllers and the cost of like gear, it all, you know.
Well, unlike a
it could
PlayStation,
be.
you get a controller.
Oh, like they
Unlike
give
a
it,
computer.
they at least give
Yeah,
you
they give
one.
you-
yeah, they don't expect you to buy your own.
You don't sit there for 2 weeks thinking, "Damn, I wish I
Where's
bought
my
a controller."
Hey, Chai! Also called it an ambitious crossover.
Yay! All right, let's see what Microsoft has to say.
Let me know how audio is, guys. Can hear, can't hear, need up or down. Let me know.
Oh, we're straight into it.
Yeah.
Please bring back Scalebound. This is Scalebound, a re-announcement.
Tomb Raider?
Probably God of War 2.
It's
No, Horizon?
It's a hunting game.
The sequel to Horizon. I don't know.
I don't think...
Horizon.
that's a Sony game.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Horizon
Well,
Zero Dawn
that's
is
some
PlayStation.
Hi,
1.
guys. I play mostly Sony games.
We all do.
Oh,
Except for Steve.
Rachel wants to light up the hype shroom.
Yeah.
Ooh, hype!
You did it last time.
You get to do it this time.
Where's
Got
this?
some big prints. Big
Jurassic
footprints.
World video game? Yes.
Somewhere, just Gravy Baby shit himself.
It's an interesting rhino.
Would it be Horizon 1 Dawn now, if it says it's the sequel to Zero Dawn?
Who knows, dude? Xbox One?
Oh yeah, I'd bet
Naming
$1,000
conventions.
this is Tomb Raider.
That's a weird rhino for like a person. I mean, not a person.
It looks like
For the real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for real, yeah, it's some sort of.
Is this Cabela's?
Oh, this is Halo 6.
Oh shit!
There you go.
I would have lost $1,000.
I should have shook.
Yeah,
Shook.
I'm hyped.
There you go.
There it is. Yeah.
I'm hyped.
Hype.
It's
Hype,
alright.
hype, 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 hype.
Needed blinking.
The music's so good. The
I
music's
was
always
just
been
about to
good in the
say,
Halo
like,
games.
Halo
Music has
always
always
had-
been fantastic. Oh, it's on one of the rings. Look at that.
Infinite.
Infinite.
Oh well,
So it's-
there's your $1,000. It's not Halo 6.
It's not 6.
It's every Halo game ever. Slipspace. Ooh. A new engine. That's pretty dope. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Evan. Yeah, new engine. but I'm nervous that they're not calling it 6. That's actively making me antsy right now.
What if it's like a
Maybe it's,
multiplayer?
Because it may be a
only?
spin-off
Yeah.
or an online game.
Xbox.
That's true.
Phil Spencer.
But Reach was good.
Well, maybe Bill Spencer will tell us a little bit about it.
Bill Spencer?
I
OP
don't know.
John once more.
Phil Spencer?
Phil Spencer.
I didn't hear
It's his
name
brother,
right.
Bill Spencer. Also
Well, it's
works on
343 now. It ain't Bungie anymore
Wow.
again, guy.
that. Yeah,
That
because
jean
Bungie's
jacket.
working on the Destiny stuff.
The denim.
There's a lot of denim.
Bringing it back. I'd wear
One
it.
thing I did like about Halo was the story. So that
I agree with Cammy, but
Stories.
does it have
We will
microtransactions?
join Master Chief on his greatest adventure
doesn't
yet
have Battle
to
Royale.
save humanity.
Well, it is a main titled series
We
because
are
he's
now
Master Chief.
at a moment of
true.
exceptional creativity in gaming.
Do you see
Can't
all of
wait
the
to show you
Xboxes they
what
have
Creativity
linked there?
Unleashed
Do
looks
they?
like for you. So to all the gamers around
Oh,
the
yeah,
world,
yeah. It's probably
across
like a
time
Fortnite
zones
or
and
something.
languages,
I can turn up the
to
volume.
every single person watching us on TV and on Mixer, and to our largest ever live audience, the thousands of you with us right here in the Microsoft Theater. Welcome to E3
I think they gave out
2018.
Xbox shirts.
probably.
That's what the best
I'd like to personally thank everyone who's joining us from FanFest.
FanFest.
Thanks for GTFO, dude. Oh, Cammy.
100% of the proceeds from your FanFest tickets are going to Gamers Outreach.
You're just
Thanks
like,
to you,
oh, okay.
kids in children's hospitals get to game with their friends in their favorite worlds. It's a great cause. That's what I appreciate most about gaming. Gaming brings us together. Gaming connects us.
I
It
wish they would stop
inspires
every
our
year with
truest
this.
cooperation. It
We all
creates
know
some
why
of our
we're
We
fondest
know.
Yeah.
You don't need the
Get-
conceptual.
Get to
and our
it.
deepest conversations about
Bill
the
Spencer,
stories
please.
within games. Most of all,
They're mining for Bitcoin
gaming
on stage.
fosters- it reaches across age,
Cheaper than a
ability,
graphics card.
race, gender, and geography. This is why I've always believed, and will always believe, that gaming is the great unifier. And what unifies us is our shared love of this art form. Legendary characters who captivate us, not just for 10 hours, but for 10, 20, 30 years.
Ooh.
Bold stories that inspire the hero
A
within
little
us.
ambitious.
I was gonna say
Iconic worlds that are so richly imagined, we feel excitement in the air and danger on the seas. As gamers, we are at a momentous time where creative vision and cutting-edge technology together are delivering the art form we love.
We're
So,
calling it loot
for
boxes.
months, our teams and I have traveled the world, meeting
$9.99
developers
each
from
box, you get
Japan
your
to
own.
Poland,
Denim jacket.
from the
Pixel-
UK to the Ukraine.
That's a cheap denim jacket. I am for that.
Single developers.
Yeah, there's never
Creators
been
who see
toxicity in
full
online gaming.
power
We
and
family.
potential of Xbox One
Never.
to express their most
We almost
daring
killed
vision
Platinum,
for
but who
games.
cares?
Today, we've curated a bold showcase
Teague who
of their
said- yeah.
best work
Teague knows what's
and
up.
ours. 50 games. 18 titles with exclusivity
Wow, that's a lot.
and 15
Okay, I'm
world
interested.
premieres.
Let's see if any of them are good
Good.
enough to get us
Good.
by next month.
We're announcing it
On
here.
this
It's
stage,
coming
and
out
others will be
in
first-timers on
2025.
stage.
Yeah.
Right.
All are imagined by the industry's
Rachel and
greatest
Cammy.
all demonstrate what true
By the
artisans
sweat
can
on his
create.
upper lip.
Mind-blowing
I didn't
art,
notice it till now. Thanks,
immersive
guys.
It's hot on stage, guys. Come
there.
on.
taking
All those
worlds.
lights.
He'd be doing
So
better
let's
without the denim jacket.
Jump in.
Just saying.
Oh, here's some
Fashion.
No. He looks like he's
Exclusive.
trying
They're like,
too
we
hard.
have to have exclusives,
Did they-
otherwise we
They
won't
do.
sell Xbox.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Did they say anything about Infinite or just that it is?
That it is a thing.
I've seen this game.
Ori!
Ori
Okay,
and the
I'm not
Blind-
surprised about this, actually.
You're not? Or...
Ori and the Blind Forest?
Yeah.
Being exclusive? Yeah.
But I mean, if it's going to PC too, then.
Is it really an exclusive?
Yeah.
Come on, Xbox. I actually wasn't too interested in this game when it first came out. My brothers love it, though. They're always talking about it.
I suck at platformers, so I played like part of the way through. And then
Just
stopped.
I loved it.
Just platformers?
Hey JB, it would be hard to fit you in now with the
So
setup that we
far.
have.
He's so far.
He's not quite within.
You're welcome to
snacking.
to swing over and hang out, but it'd be hard to switch up the setup right now. But I'd love for you to be here for Bethesda too, and to hang out.
I won't be.
It's like 6
you're
hours
moving
from
to
now.
Texas.
Unless someone wants to buy me a prank.
I really liked Ori.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, that game was always really pretty.
I've seen it before though.
Just go press your face on the window in the back, JB.
Oh God.
Are we on the second story?
Yeah.
He has a float.
He could sit on the floor off screen.
Yeah, he could sit over here.
Yeah. And get a hand. I can give you a hand mic. Ori, the first one was one of the first game gifts I ever got as a streamer, where someone gifted me the game to play on stream.
Oh, interesting.
Ori is still coming.
Yeah. 2019? Okay.
Hey, Ferret! I was
What's
gonna
up,
try to
Ferret?
Ferret.
for the rest of the day. I'll head over when you're freed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet GB.
World premiere.
Start y'all's tears with Ori. Yeah.
Just gonna be trailer after trailer.
That's
Yeah.
how it works.
That's how Sony did it last year. It may as well have not been a live event if you're just gonna trailer after trailer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which at the same time, though, I mean, would you trade it for like people talking poorly?
That's true.
If they can hype me up, then I don't mind trailers. But
Yeah.
what I do want to see is not cinematics anymore. I'm tired
Yeah.
of like, even if it's in-game engine, it's like just show me gameplay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
we're getting some.
Looks like
There we
death
go.
is
Okay.
not your fate. Just yet.
From Software.
People.
This
I
is
think-
Shadows Die Twice, or whatever they were calling it.
Yeah, people were expecting to be Bloodborne 2.
Sometime has passed.
think this is the
since I
one.
found
It is certainly not Bloodborne 2, but it might actually be
Still
Tenchu.
lives. They'll soon make use of his bloodline.
If they bring back Tenchu, dude, I would be
Will give
into
way
it.
to something
Because
more.
I used to play Tenchu on the original PlayStation.
You'll
No.
learn
But
to
not buying Xbox.
appreciate its worth.
It's a
I
Wolf-
believe it'll be.
This one was an exclusive.
Yeah.
It was a wolf.
I doubt From Software would go exclusivity with their stuff. Okay. Basically, this is their reaction to Neo.
Could be.
They're like, hey,
Yeah.
knock it off, we can do better.
Agree, more
Damn.
gameplay, less pre-rendered BS. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sexy.
It does have a very Dark Souls feel to the way the game is being played.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Its combat looks kind of similar to Bloodborne with the fast pace.
Easily.
Yeah.
Oh, but wait, Shadows Die Twice.
Yeah.
What's it gonna do to that goat?
Oh, you know.
Oh, it's just a hairy horse.
It's a horse. I was looking on screen for the goat. I'm like, wait, did he pick up a goat or something? He's not talking about the horse. The horse is obviously not a goat.
Whoa.
Shadows Die. Okay, so it is its own IP,
That's
and
cool.
I love it.
From
I'm,
Bethesda Game Studios.
that looks pretty cool.
Hi.
So I'll
I'm
pick it up and play. No, I'm kidding.
I am hyped for that. And now, actually, go ahead and de-hype the shroom. It's gonna eat the
Fill
goat.
Power
Yeah,
it down.
It was a
Um,
minor JP reference too.
Oh, is this already some Fallout stuff?
We're getting some Fallout.
What?
I'm announcing
hyped.
my
How's everybody
transfer to
doing?
Microsoft.
Oh, it's great to see everybody
If they
again.
brought 76
You know,
only
actually,
out
the
for
Bethesda event
Then that
For
might
Xbox,
get you.
I would buy it.
Okay.
Right after
I'd have
this,
to.
across the street. And Phil said to me,
I would
"I'm
be
having a
so
few friends
mad.
over.
I'd
Why
be
don't
going
you,
to the
uh,
store.
Business,
Give me
baby.
a stupid Xbox. Just give me
And
this.
look,
Take
I
this
know
money.
Phil
Praise
is
the
really,
Todd,
really
says
charming, but damn, he's got a lot of friends. And the good news is, you're our friends too. We've had an incredible
He's not selling me on that.
16-year history
He's
with
laying
Xbox going all the
gonna
way
sell you on
back to the
anything?
original with Morrowind.
Praise Todd.
We're all here for the video games. Callie's here to judge the fashion. That
And
denim.
that goes all the way to bringing mods
They're all
to consoles
coordinating
with
their
Fallout
colors,
4. And now we are bringing the Fallout
90%
universe
chance I'm turning
to
this off from
Xbox
anger.
Game
This
Pass
is.
Oh,
with
no.
Fallout 4
Who's mad at 76?
launching today.
What?
Oh, they're bringing out Fallout 4? For the Xbox already had it Fallout 4.
Yeah.
What are
And
you
hey,
talking about?
since we're here, we thought we'd give all of you an exclusive world premiere first look at Fallout 76.
Hi.
Yep.
Do it yourself.
Oh, I was not
Yes,
taking
Fallout
notes.
76 is a prequel to
Wait, so
all
what did
the
he
other
say
games.
before that?
And
That
it
he's
is
bringing.
our
Did he
biggest
say
one
Fallout
yet.
4? Or he's just saying he's
Uh,
bringing Fallout.
oh,
out?
Fallout 4
Times
to
the
Game
size
Pass
of
today.
Fallout
Oh.
4.
I think is what Chai said.
It's a prequel. They're
Set in
saying.
the hills of West Virginia, you are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different
Okay,
wasteland.
so what people were speculating.
Oh, snap.
Gird your loins.
They are heavily girded.
I don't think I can gird them enough.
Buy a loot box, you can get a skin for that gird.
Cammy says he's betting they announce Xbox VR before the end.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a 6-month Game Pass on Amazon for $30. Game Pass is actually a pretty decent deal on its own, so if you can get it cheaper than what it is, do it.
300 years after our great nation began, we gathered together to honor the completion
of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech,
I'm just glad they're
but
not
it was
making us
built
stare at
by
Fallout
you.
anymore.
so that if the bombs do come, our way of life will endure.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah.
So what? The storyline behind the vault is that it's
Life is all there, older
it's not a it's a control vault, right? Am I remembering that correctly?
Yeah.
The lore.
mountains.
So they're not like freakish.
So they didn't do any.
They didn't do anything here.
Did you see that thing though?
Yeah, that was nasty looking.
Yeah, and that's not something that showed up in previous games.
No, that is something very new and very
Yeah.
scary.
CEO in charge of 76 was abducted by aliens in the war.
Oh yeah.
And Chai says, but can we still sneak mines into pockets? Kengai says, looks similar to 4.
For when the fighting is stopped
It does.
and the fallout has settled,
Puppy trying to break in.
Yeah.
you must
She knocks on the
rebuild.
door.
Not just walls, not just buildings,
So I thought
but
Ooh.
hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself.
I do like the way this looks.
In Vault 76, our future begins.
All right.
Interesting.
So
Or
tell,
like a-
I mean, I know what Fallout's about. So tell me what this game
Like how the
specifically
game
does. Yeah.
plays.
Yeah,
That's what I want to know.
that's very true.
Like we got to see
Like-
some new things, but I guess they're probably going to tell us
They-
that during the Bethesda.
They might do that again.
Is this Sufjan Stevens?
Is this more Life is Strange?
I hope so. I really love that game.
It's the
That's
same
Donut,
company.
yeah.
Yeah, it probably is.
Or maybe just a different story by
No,
them.
the same in-game engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a different
It's
story.
just me,
It is different.
Captain Spirit.
In the Life
This
is
is
Strange.
Chris to the Flying
I'm sold.
Fortress.
I'm already
And
sold.
he's
I love that. I love
Yeah.
that game. Like,
Not yet.
So good.
Keep
I
me
still haven't
posted.
it's a world premiere, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do not take seriously.
I tried the whole E3 thing, sisters.
Drinking
Well, we
beer
appreciate you trying, buddy.
For my son.
You can get the
I always
game
get
on
picked
Xbox
last
Store
for
in
a team at
26.
school.
Okay, so that's
Then
really
they never
close.
throw the ball to
2
me.
weeks from
They can't tell stories like you can
Tuesday.
they?
No way.
Basically, they're selling me an interactive movie right now.
An interactive
Yeah.
Wes
Yeah.
Anderson movie.
Yeah.
It's so quirky and fun.
Shush. It's gonna be amazing.
It looks a lot more lighthearted than the
This
other
time,
game.
Yeah.
you won't get away from me.
I bet you anything it's not going to be though.
I was about to say, because like I know I haven't played through Life is Strange, but the selling points on it, they don't tell you how kind of dark it can get. And
Yeah.
I've seen other people
It can
play
get, yeah.
too.
I feel like they didn't go dark enough though.
It's not like 13 Reasons Why dark, but
Yeah.
it's, you
But
know,
darker
it's-
than like
it's darker than the
original
CW.
material.
It has heavy subject matter for sure, but what I was a little disappointed in is they didn't go hard enough with the supernatural aspect.
The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. Download for free from June 26th.
I'm
It looks
for
cute.
free,
I 100% free, June 26th.
Well,
99% free.
for Xbox,
For
probably.
Xbox.
Well, usually they give you the first episode free,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
Oh, yeah.
Commander Jack, on
This is
How
an
they rope you in.
exclusive.
Welcome
Crackdown.
to Crackdown 3, the only game built like
This is
me.
Terry Crews game.
Big,
Yeah.
beautiful, like a skyscraper, falling at your face. If you want to play on my level, follow my lead. Somebody give me my
No, man,
jam.
Oh look, something we won't see for another year. This game.
yeah. At least they put Terry Crews in the game and not just as like a fucking promo dude.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
They have to do something at this point.
Yeah.
To make sure they sell copies.
There you go, Callie, collecting orbs. I was
I
an orb
know.
collector too.
I love it.
Then you need that fire.
I didn't.
What if it turns out to be a platformer though?
Bullseye. Vortex cannon. See ya. Graviton tether.
Really?
Have you tried the most powerful weapon of all? Me.
I'm getting like kind of like Saints Row 4 vibes from this too. Was that how the other games played?
There's not really any story. It's really just like
Yeah.
playground. It's like city
Okay.
playground.
Yeah, it's basically just go
There
tear
was
shit
story
up.
in Saints Row 4?
Huh?
There was story in Saints Row 4?
Mad science. And madder
Is there? I've actually never played a Saints Row game. I've just watched some Saints Row.
I played a little Saints Row 3. There's some story, but it's not. It's more just fun.
There's story.
But even this, you don't. At least in Crackdown, you never take on missions or quests.
Yeah.
You,
No,
you
you're
have an
just-
open map. You eliminate gang leaders at free will and level up, and that's it.
And you just go
Okay.
fuck shit up.
Yeah. February 2019, it says.
Yeah, for now.
For now.
We will take back our world from the
Okay,
scourge of
interesting.
the machine.
Was this wasn't a PlayStation exclusive, was it?
I
No, I don't think so. It
Don't-
was on PC,
And
Yeah.
Xbox, and
but it did say enhanced or whatever.
Yeah.
So
enhanced.
Yeah, I think they're now bringing it to the Xbox.
was near good.
Too
Oh,
many.
no, it's
really
just a new
liked it.
edition. It looks like.
yeah.
I don't know. Yokotaro.
Become a Gods edition.
Well, yeah, and it's just coming out in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So
Well, not exclusive. It just wasn't released on Xbox
Yeah.
before, was it?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
You're
At PlayStation-
posing questions about Xbox. Yeah.
Oh, Rachel says she play tested Saints Row 4 at Volition. That's awesome.
Ooh.
And the seas boiled, and people turned into shadows.
Metro?
Let us
Yeah.
not
The
fear
Metro
the
Redux, I
enemy.
think, or something, or a new.
Metro Last Light?
Iron steed
think-
standing
yeah.
before us.
Redux is the
Streaking
previous.
of machine oil and shining
Yeah.
its heretical light upon us.
Shows how much I keep up with this
There's
stuff.
there's like two Metros and then they redid
Yeah.
them.
All occupied.
and then now.
And
this
now
is
there's a
the-
sequel, I guess.
Yeah.
Be enemies by conviction or out of fear.
Fuck yeah, it was good. To
If
try
I,
to. Okay.
yeah, if I remember the Metro games, they're actually pretty scary too.
Against them.
It looks spooky.
For this,
Yeah.
It's very atmospheric.
Yeah.
amen.
Let's move out, Artyom.
It's also like a very serious game.
Yeah.
Like it's borderline boring in that it's very atmospheric and like story driven and character talking and like
I just saw his help thing.
my what?
Your help.
Oh,
Oh.
that's help.
Snowpiercer 2, the video game. Massive Attack. The music.
That guy was sleeping.
Yeah, definitely
Right?
just
They
sleeping.
won't
That guy's sleeping too.
We'll cross it no matter what those
game about
fanatics
napping?
think.
It's about forcing people to take
Look at all the
naps.
naps people are
It
taking.
definitely gives me a Fallout.
That guy
vibe.
needs to take
Yeah.
a nap.
Definitely needs a nap.
That guy's
Oh,
so
that
good.
guy needs one too.
Boring is not the right word. They were very paced. This actually looks a lot faster than the other.
Yeah.
That's a nice way of saying.
They were paid.
They were
They
slow burn
weren't-
games. They were
they
good
weren't
games.
boring.
Yeah, they're good though. They're
really
well
good.
put together.
Yeah. And that's the reason why I think a whole lot of people didn't
Look at
don't
these demon things.
really care for them. I think they're mutants from like radiation. It's been
I think
forever
that's
since I
right.
played them. Yeah.
It looks interesting.
I saw a dude just surrender, and I fucking love in-game surrenders.
Yeah.
If I come into a room and there's 5 dudes and they all start shooting at me, and I blow 4 of their brains out, that 5th dude shouldn't be standing there going,
Exodus.
like,
Yeah.
he should be like, okay, I'm sorry.
Never mind.
I'm into it.
Metro Exodus.
Sounds interesting.
That was
Someone
also a
else is
world
gonna
premiere,
talk-
right?
I don't know.
No, they premiered it last year.
Oh, let's
Okay.
stick him in the middle of the
Metro
crowd.
had
That'd be
at its
interesting.
Gritty
Team
visuals,
Jacket's back.
brutal landscapes,
Phil
and its
Spencer now.
mystery of the ruins above ground.
Not Bill Spencer.
What
They-
I
they
love
also wear
about
the same
our
clothes.
art form is
Because they're
the
twins.
range of
I
creative
promise you,
expression.
if anyone plays this
From
game as
grim
slowly as the guy in the trailer, you're going to take a
post-apocalyptic
while to get to the end of the game.
animated spirit guardians. Whatever world these creators build,
You just coughed directly
whatever
into it.
story they tell,
Try towards it,
whatever
just...
sound effects they use, we will work with creators to guarantee that their games
man's shirt
look
says Lord Hot
and
Monkey.
play best on Xbox
It does.
One.
Let's see.
All
There's
hail.
a story there,
Like this
I want to
next
know
game,
it.
right?
I'm posting on Twitter.
generations have
Anyone with a
loved
shirt, Lord
Seeking
Hot Monkey,
Lord
please
Hot
tell
Monkey.
me your story.
Our next
We
game
saw you.
is
We
the
saw you in the
latest
crowd.
in a
Lord Hot
legendary
Monkey for the
series.
win.
Yeah.
For the first
You know what'd be
time-
funny?
Live stream for Lord.
If literally
Like,
that
we're
dude
not
turns
listening
around,
at all.
that dude literally could turn around and it be Game Guy, and I would not be surprised. Game Guy hyped for
Yay!
oh,
There you
here's your
go.
KH3.
Xbox exclusive.
Daphne's too used
No.
to the
Get
lead.
out.
That would be
What
funny.
can I say?
But we've hyped
Wait, did they
for
change the voice actor for
Lord Hot
Sora?
Monkey.
Even the seas turn into ice.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did.
That's not Haley Joel Osment anymore.
Or maybe Haley Joel Osment got older?
He is
Zelda.
old. This dude's always been older.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess if Sora's still supposed to be a kid and Haley's not. then
Yeah.
that's not
How
gonna
has he not aged
But it's
at
a
all?
voice, though.
Talking snowman. You really are alive.
Hello. Olaf, are these
I
our
gotta
friends?
Google this because
No,
Haley Joel Osment is
never
part of
met
my
her.
childhood.
Don't know anyone
Yeah.
I'm gonna boycott this
Blue
game.
or
I
Exotic.
swear to God, even though I waited so
Lizard blades. Goofy curling.
Holy shit, Gorsh!
Give me strength.
Oh no, it's not. Alright.
It is
We're
him?
good, yeah. Just by that one voice clip.
sounded really different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Wreck-It Ralph. Oh yeah, he's a summon.
Whoa. Yeah.
I'm here for it. I have until January 29th to play through all the other games.
I'm
Yeah.
tempted to buy the 2 like
I just bought
collections.
them not that long ago. They were on sale at Best Buy.
Oh shoot.
That's a Platinum Games. I don't have a grudge.
Keep an eye out because I got them for like $20 each.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Definitely.
That's amazing.
What the fuck? That flaming Simba
You
turned
can
into a
control
spirit bomb.
ice.
Control it. No,
Game
all
Guy
I
said
ever
that
do.
Goofy was convincing. He thought he did cuss.
I don't want to hurt anyone.
Okay, fuck it, I'm back. Welcome back, sis. It's okay to be excited about things, even if they turn out to be crap.
Toy Story MMO, please. I'd play it.
Look out!
Have you guys heard the new Hikari Utada song that's supposed to be like the main theme for this game?
For KH3?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Not as good as the first.
Ah.
It's a different kind of song. It's not a bad song, but like the first 2 songs were like really, really good.
So,
Roxas does exist. His heart's inside my heart.
The other Twilight Town is just data.
So what will Elsa accept?
you alright there,
Light
Softy?
or darkness? I know.
Heracles,
I wanna
no.
know.
Well, good for you, but guess what? I won't let her fall to darkness.
Well,
We're
Haley's
very
giving
on
it his
brand.
all, yeah.
We're very on brand with Kingdom Hearts right now.
Darkness and the Darkness.
Darkness.
Have you heard Darkness?
The hearts.
Darkness.
It's Dark Rock Nix. Rock Nix.
Get your shit together.
Mickey. You're too late.
Oh no, it's Heartless Aqua.
Oh, snap.
Now we have to fight inverse Aqua to release her heart into Kingdom Hearts, so she become Ascended Aqua.
What is this backstory? This game is so ridiculous.
She turned into a Sith. No.
No.
That's why I gotta go back and play through all the games again.
So far.
On Sea of Thieves.
4 million players have done literally nothing.
I want them to admit that they screwed up and just be like, we're finally making content.
Yeah.
Like in bold words.
Like all it is just an open sea with loot, right?
Yeah, and they added
drinking.
a raid boss, or like a world boss, in the form of like a megalodon shark.
Uh-huh.
And even then, there's no reason to keep fighting the shark other than like, oh shoot, like this is the first time I'm fighting this.
You
This is
needn't
awesome.
cower in the doorway.
And you don't get much from it
I
anyways.
actually like meeting new people.
We were going to move to Sea of Thieves
Besides,
after PUBG with the group
conversation
stream, but after
friend
seeing
here.
it, it's like, oh, it's so grindy and repetitive and
It's
shallow. I
fun.
don't think I can.
It's
You just need to
as
move
much
the
fun as you
corral.
put into it.
Now,
Yeah,
I sense that
I
you
can see
brought me
that.
something to inspect.
Oh, there's going to be Star Wars
me.
in Kingdom Hearts 3. Game Guy needs new pants.
Wait, did they show that?
I don't think they showed it, but I guess it's a Disney IP now because they said it's
It's,
a tour through Disney IP. That'd be weird.
yeah.
The waves
Yeah, I
of
don't know.
change roll throughout the seas, and a new land is
Sea of Thieves now with more
revealed.
promises.
The forsaken shores, a place of darkness, where fire and ash consume all. And from the depths, skeleton crews
Is this
will
Oh, they said
rise
new
to
content and he said he
curse
needs
the
new
seas.
Oh.
Sorry, Game Guy.
An ancient
Sorry, I
evil
got your
set
gum joke.
I'm
loose
getting
upon the
like
sea
Disney
of
Hercules
thieves.
vibes from this, with the fates telling Hercules, or like the beginning where
You
they're
have
like,
delivered
Yeah.
unto me important.
Oh, she's been crying.
Most terrible.
She needs a better mascara.
Yeah.
Clearly.
You just wanted to know how much it was worth, didn't you? Fine, I'll give you 10 for it.
cheap bastard.
Cursed Sails and Forsaken Shores.
Okay.
So
Okay.
two
Game Guy's in.
new
If-
island things?
Yeah, if there's more to do in that game, perfect. If not, please go away.
Yeah.
I have other games to play.
You must pay an unthinkable price to save not only yourself but also your family. This is during German occupation, I think, is what the first bit said.
Oh, is this 5?
Oh, this is Battlefield 5. Yeah. This is the story.
V?
Yeah. Battlefield.
Battlefield.
Oh, we could just do
Oh, we can dehype. We could have.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
The game guy literally wrote dehype.
How upset are you guys about there being women in Battlefield? 'Cause
Oh.
I, for one,
You hate the fact that there were women combatants historically in World War
it's
II.
not accurate.
Oh,
Steve-O,
totally not.
it never happened.
Women never fought more.
There were no women snipers. There were no women pilots.
Women's didn't exist until
Yeah.
didn't exist.
We just came into being after, like,
Just-
post-war.
Just
Thank
in
you.
case you're new
Thank
here,
you.
we're being super sarcastic.
And in case you didn't get that,
Ribbons.
you need to have your head checked.
Oh boy, here we go.
Ooh, next one though.
Oh great, Forza! If you put that goddamn car on the stage, I'm gonna throw a damn.
The video is
So
the
we can
car
chat
going
about
towards
other
the.
things, right?
Yeah.
Is
During this section of the presentation.
crew? No, this wouldn't be crew 2. What? I'm gonna be way
The
off. It's
trailer
like,
was super cool. It only showed 0 seconds of gameplay. It was actually really short too. Like that was a really
Yeah.
short trailer.
yeah.
My joke lasted longer than the trailer
Yeah.
did.
By the time we were done joking about people being butthurt about women's, it was
yeah.
like immediately
I couldn't
over.
say women for some reason. I had to have the S.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm having a stroke, guys. Don't worry about it.
Women we took out of baby back ribs in 1965.
What the heck?
We need to have parrots so it's historically accurate. Hype for women's. Game Guy does hype for women's and hype for women's. I think that was on the suffragettes back then. Hype for women's.
Yeah.
I'll put that on a shirt.
Why is this trailer longer than the Battlefield trailer?
Yeah.
Right?
It's just
And actually,
cars
at
racing
EA,
around.
they said we're going to show more of the single-player experience at the Microsoft thing, which I guess technically they didn't officially lie, but
But that doesn't help anybody who's not there.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Forza
I'm
Horizon.
so excited about this car game, guys.
If the Game Guy is excited, if it is Forza Horizon 4, then he will hype.
Forza Horizon Zero Dawn. The most ambitious crossover.
You get to ride the mechanical.
I want to drift a robot dinosaur.
What the hell is that? It's a school bus? Like, but on a boat?
It is Forza Horizon 4. Game Guy would like to hype the shroom.
The shroom didn't want to hype for a second.
The shroom was like, are you sure you want to
All
hype?
of one person is hyped for that right now.
Yeah.
Forza Horizon 76 Dawn of Women's.
There you go.
Says Game Guy.
Somehow I feel like that's just going to follow me back home.
The real mascot of Microsoft.
We'll never forget.
So
Don't worry.
It is fantastic to be here today.
Ralph, you could have put on a different shirt. And then
Where's
you
your
slept
denim
in.
jacket?
Yeah.
What do you have to say about this guy?
I haven't seen his pants. Hold on.
What if it's shorts?
Oh my god.
Get the fuck out. Okay, he's
Forza
not bad. I
Horizon
mean,
4 features
it's nothing
dynamic
spectacular.
seasons
Anybody get
and a
like
shared
Liam
open
Neeson
world.
biopic from that
And
guy?
seasons change everything.
Like he could be a young Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Let me introduce
I can
you
see
to
that.
some of our team who will
Is
be
it
helping
biopic or is it biopic?
demo the game today.
No.
I didn't mean to call you out. I'm so sorry. No. I'm so sorry. I'll just.
Am I wrong? Someone help me here. I have only ever seen and said in biopic.
Just your life.
Like myopic?
Who's hanging out with these buddies.
But not a
Biopic.
biographical
It's like
picture.
biographical
Oh,
picture.
that
Yeah.
guy's playing with the new
Lacks denim, no cred.
the accessibility controller.
That accessibility controller looks pretty
And
fucking
please
cool.
welcome
Yeah,
Andy,
yeah.
who's
There was a
off-road
lot
buggy.
of pushback on that
It's
for
perfect
whatever
explain that a
stupid
little bit
reason.
more.
Scaling rocky terrain
It says
and
Kilometer
having
went from
fun
0 to
on the coastline
5%
of Britain.
for Halo,
But first,
and Shadows Die
let's
Twice,
join
and now at
Rebecca.
-10. It says it's okay to be
She is
happy about
enjoying
stuff,
the summer
man.
in
Just
her highly
enjoy the ride.
customized
Well, no,
Nissan
because
Silvia.
everyone views this now as who won E3.
The sun is out.
Yeah, I really
the
hate
sky
that.
is blue, and it's the perfect day.
I
for a
should-
drive.
It shouldn't
I'm gonna make it a
matter as
point
long
not
as-
to.
It
Forza
shouldn't
Horizon
matter
4
as long
Britain
as
is a
the
shared
fans.
open world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
play,
Because
you play
who
with
gives a
the
shit?
entire
Oh.
community.
It's a
And that
car
means the other
MMO.
drivers you'll meet in
What?
the game will be real people.
Why?
With all the variety, spontaneity.
Okay,
and
that's
fun
really
that real
cool.
people bring.
Really?
This is what I thought the crew was gonna be, and that's why I
He's in
wanted
the
to get
same
it.
shared world as Rebecca, driving
But,
at
like, what are
speeds
you gonna
made
do? You're
even
just
more
gonna drive
thrilling on
together
Xbox
with
One
friends?
X by the
Good
brand
question.
Yeah, race
60
like
Driving with
FPS.
friends.
You play rhythm games.
Meanwhile, Andy is bouncing around
Some people
the
juggle
dunes
geese.
nearby. As you can see, Horizon 4 is still full of action-packed
I'm
fun.
just saying, like.
Oh, Horizon was
And now
always
we're
like
gonna
that. You
show
can
you
join
how
free
seasons
roams and you do
change
missions.
everything.
Okay.
Shows how much
What
I
is
know.
what does a mission in this game look like?
It's probably just like time trials and stuff like that. I don't know. I used to play a lot of Gran Turismo, so like I like racing games.
Today's.
Around you.
I mean, I
Bring
don't
its own unique beauty
dislike
and
racing
unique
games. It just
gameplay.
Y'all wanted leaves in your shit, right? Here you go. Cover your drinks.
You're in the world now.
We'll show you.
Get him, Rebecca.
We
wanna
can-
drift.
This is the Cars universe. This is Disney Cars. They're talking to each other.
Like
We
Rebecca
should just
has
put
found
faces on them.
some
Yes.
I'd be done with it.
friends.
I find it infinitely more interesting.
Although it's not that I don't want to be hyped, Sis. It sounds like you're pushing back on it, man.
Horizon 4 lets you seamlessly
I'm just
enter
kidding. You do you,
from
Sis.
within
I'm playing
Let
with
people
you.
enjoy things, man.
Yeah.
You do races against CPUs, you get money.
Just because we don't like stupid card
Time of
games doesn't
day.
mean other people don't.
But they are
I'm not even that heavily invested. I felt that.
Oh, he said I'm on Mixer.
Did that guy just say I'm on Mixer?
Yeah, the little speech bubble said I'm on Mixer.
Okay, so we're in exclusives now, right? Like this is an Xbox exclusive.
Game Guy says that if this were actually online, he feels like that speech bubble would actually say I banged her mom.
Oh, it'd be that tame?
Yeah.
That's it? That's all you'd say?
Oh my god.
Sis says also let people not enjoy things, Kelly. Follow me on Twitter and SoundCloud and buy my mixtape.
It's straight fire, yo. I want to drift a train.
And the driving experience couldn't be more different. Now a blimp has appeared over the ice.
You've
to
never
signal
seen
the
that
start
picture,
of a new
multi-train
world
drifting?
event.
No.
I'll show it to you later.
Okay.
Forzathon Live invites the entire community to come together and cooperate to win big rewards.
Cooperate?
Yeah, I was
Do you know
gonna
how
While we
gaming
head
works?
off to the event, I'd like to show you how the
Okay,
world
this
of
is
Forza
basically a Fast and the
Horizon
Furious
4
movie, though.
looks.
If they do stuff like
Spread.
that,
Yeah.
like, that'd be cool.
I could like.
They are kind of playing it up though, where it's
I don't
like
really care
Once
about
again,
this
the world
season
changes
thing.
completely with the season.
Give away
bringing
follow
new
on Twitch to
driving
join.
experience,
they dump ice
new
on people.
gameplay, and new
It's winter.
the whole world.
It's summer now.
There are new reasons to play Forza Horizon 4 and a huge,
Yeah, that'd be a great,
creative,
that'd be a great
fun-loving
sequel to
Horizon
play, actually.
community.
It's kind of funny because
We'll
it
be
lost a
there
lot
to
more
enjoy them
impact
with you.
knowing that this is always this is always what Forza
Horizon has been.
Today,
Yeah.
you've
Has it
seen
been
a
this
completely
all?
new take on
ambitious
Horizon.
with as many people.
Right. Yeah. Game guy. Have there
Forza
been this many
Horizon
people, or do you
4,
just mean the
will
basic
live
structure of the
in a
single player
vast,
experience has been this
beautiful
way?
world in which dynamic seasons change everything. Forza Horizon 4 is coming to
And they
Xbox
really
One
have this-
and Windows
Well,
10.
really excited about
I was
Forza
gonna say, I
and
wonder
am
how
thrilled to announce that it will
invested
be included
fans
in
are
Xbox
to this
Game
game. I wonder
Pass
how
on
big
the same
this is a
day.
selling point to them.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Comes out in October. It'll be on PC. It is on Xbox Game Pass.
Phil Spencer.
I am interested. I might pick it up.
No Halo gameplay. No Shadows
But for
gameplay.
PC.
No, yeah, they
Oh,
showed
yeah,
Shadows.
yeah.
They showed a shitload of Shadows gameplay. That wasn't the Shadows Die Twice. That wasn't cutscene. That was old.
The
You
first,
were
the
watching.
first like
know
30
that
seconds was, but
Yeah.
the rest looked like
from our
gameplay.
Microsoft
Yeah.
Studios are what originally turned so
But
many of
driving-
us into Xbox fans.
I think now they're just
My
focusing on
team and I
exclusives. Though,
take
that's why we're
our
doing like this
commitment
long.
to you seriously. To make Xbox One
Okay,
the
Game
best place for you to play, and for you to have the best games on the world's most powerful console. This is why we're increasing our investment in our existing franchises
console.
that you already love. And this is why we are amplifying our investment in new worlds that will deepen your love for gaming on Xbox. We embarked on a quest to find creative teams that have the mastery of our art form. And we found innovative game designers, master storytellers, exceptional world builders.
This guy's made.
And now,
Oh, so you mean there was no
I'm
live
proud to
gameplay, like
introduce
on-stage
the creation
gameplay
a
of those games?
brand
That's true.
new Microsoft Studio. The Initiative,
Okay, that's great, but show me
led by
something
Daryl
that
Yeah.
I care
Gallagher,
about.
a visionary storyteller
What if
who
this
has
is-
worked
this is their
across some of the
revival to,
most
like,
iconic
start?
franchises for over 20 years. This new Santa Monica studio is building a team of world-class talent to create
Right, Chai?
groundbreaking new game experiences. And next, I'm excited to welcome Undead Labs to Microsoft Studios. This studio caught
Yeah.
our attention with their visionary approach to building a zombie survival franchise. They just released their
spending
It's like
money to
nothing
take yours
we've ever
into the
seen
world.
before.
It can drive
In
safe.
the first 2 weeks, over
Oh, State of
2
Decay.
million
Okay,
of
that
you
makes a lot more
have
sense
joined
now.
the fight to survive.
Basically, they're just like, hey, we're gonna help out the
It's my
studio.
distinct pleasure
Yeah,
to
we're
announce
going to be a
that
publisher
we
for the
acquired
studio now.
Playground
They're sort of under our
Games.
wing.
Okay. Oh, they're okay.
And Playground now, they're part of
This is one
Microsoft
the
officially.
highest-rated
Hot damn, I do
studios
not
of
care.
this
We
This
bought
this
these
is the
companies.
this is the kind of thing
They
you could
work
put in
for
a
us now.
printed press release,
Yeah.
and that
Not
would
only
work.
will Playground Games continue to work on Forza
Well, not only that,
Horizon,
but it's like if you're going to talk about it, it can
they're
be half
bringing
the
their open world expertise to an entirely new
On the world's
project.
most powerful console.
We can't wait to share more about that later.
He said it.
And for the
I
fourth
wonder if you
new
could pin them for
studio,
false advertising.
it's my personal honor to
that
welcome
a thing that happens
Ninja
anymore?
Theory to Microsoft.
Oh wow, that's kind of that's unusual. That's an unusual.
Yeah,
move.
yeah, yeah. That's a Japanese studio, isn't it?
No, they're not a Japanese studio. They're Swedish, I think. Ninja Theory is one of the best indie devs out there. The DMC reboot and Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice are two of my favorite games.
Who are fearless about
who
telling
makes Ninja
bold
Gaiden then?
cinematic
Ninja Gaiden is
stories.
Team Ninja.
This is a
okay.
team
Yeah.
gifted in creating new franchises. And yes, we've got a fifth studio to announce. Compulsion Games. 2 years ago, we premiered a
Okay.
game
Is that We Happy
couldn't
Few?
get
Yeah.
out of our heads. A game that captivated us
That game
with
come
its
out?
strong, fresh,
I have no
and
idea.
intense
I don't think
storytelling.
so.
Okay.
We Happy Few is
There we
nearing
go.
its full release to gamers everywhere. So please
So
help
tell
me
us the
in
release
welcoming all of our new studios.
You heard him slip.
Yeah.
His release.
There's actually
close to release.
A really super interesting story behind We Happy Few. Is that it was supposed to be the sort of just exploration-y, sort of random-y thing. When they released the trailer, the crowd's reaction to the trailer was so different than what they were expecting that they completely retooled the game. They weren't. It wasn't going to be story-based, but everyone was so interested in what the story was, they decided to make it story-based.
We all made.
Huh.
Oh, but you know the truth, don't you?
I remember.
Was that the one with the like take the drugs or whatever?
That you don't already know.
That one did look really interesting.
I remember when I first saw it.
People in town are getting a tad bit
Still
skinny.
completely broken, says this game guy, so he's heard.
And they're painting the streets
This is, assume the ninjas. The ninjas aren't from Sweden, so at least 2 though. I missed that joke.
You should get one. They shape your face into a smile, and when you smile, you can't help being happy.
We have to tell people. They need to know the truth.
No! It's better not to know.
I want to see a slap.
Wakey, everybody. And it's another fabulous day.
I do like the mod.
So they changed it to add more story into it.
Yeah,
because I didn't think it was going to be story heavy.
I assumed it was, and I think obviously that's why they changed it.
Yeah.
It's not a lovely day for it.
I'm getting like weird like mod 70s Bioshock. Vibes.
This idea of like people making people happy all the time. Did you ever play or not? What is it? I remember.
Mandatory happiness.
People won't face facts.
Where they basically, it was on PlayStation.
Is that a Danganronpa game?
No.
Mandatory happiness?
I can't remember.
We got phones. We got the power.
The cut on that dialogue line says, yeah, actually, trailers now, like I can.
Psychopaths.
I'm especially sensitive to cuts and stuff like where they interrupt dialogue or
yeah.
where you can tell that they're putting dialogue over a scene that that dialogue doesn't exist in, like console launch exclusive.
Sell
I'm
me
not
an
sure what
Xbox,
that means.
Microsoft. Oh, it's PUBG.
Oh yeah.
Well, they didn't do it.
Game's broke as shit, but I love it.
What is this?
PUBG.
Oh, it's PUBG. Didn't it already come out? Wait,
It's out.
what are you talking about?
They're announcing something. Maybe it's that it's going to be 1.0.
Oh.
I'm going to guess that they're announcing that it's
It's
launching.
the most extra battle royale of battle royale.
It is the most extra. That's true. By the way, this is all running on an X right now because this is not the way PUBG plays on the S right now.
Or they just downscaled.
Oh, Sandhawk is coming in summer.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if this is how this game actually played?
If the game actually played this way, I'd never stop playing it.
Yeah, because they obviously have to generate hype for it, but it's like we all know.
Yeah.
We all know.
War mode.
Game guy, ew, what is this?
No, it hasn't launched yet. It's still in early access.
This $60 beta.
I don't get it. Why aren't they building it?
Oh, war mode. That's kind of cool. I guess that's what Fortnite calls 50v50.
Yeah.
So does that mean that Epic now gets to sue them for stealing their game mode?
Sure, yeah.
That's a heavy hit.
Stop suing people and finish your fucking game, Bluehole.
Right. Stop suing people before they pull your engine
Oh,
out
there
from
was
under you.
snow there.
Yeah.
That would either be a new map or maybe a weather system.
World premiere.
That would be interesting.
I would like dynamic weather. I'll tell you if I'm enchanted or not.
Right.
Oh, Tales. Tales of Vesperia. Tales of
But it's
Vesperia.
world premiere, so I can get it on PlayStation.
Tales, yeah. Tales of Vesperia is literally the only Tales game I liked, and I've played a few of them.
Interesting.
I've never played any of these games.
Hentai?
Tales of Vesperia is the only one that I feel like actually goes, like, really cares about their characters.
Remaster.
Oh, it's a remaster? Oh.
Yeah.
First of all, Yuri and Flynn, ship the shit out of them. Those two characters you just saw, the dude with the dark hair and the dude with the short blonde hair. they love each other so much, it's adorable. It's one of the only JRPGs I've ever had with no love interest in it. And, like, the main character, like Yuri, his whole thing is like, I don't really care what we have to do, because all of these sort of JRPG tropes, it's like the game itself acknowledges things like, if we don't kill this guy now, he's going to continue to be an asshole. We can't just bring him in and judge him. And so they're like, let's bring the guy in and give him a trial.
Bro,
and
spoilers.
he, this is like the intro of the game. Well, it's like Act 1, I guess. Anyway,
I'm messing with you. I don't care.
it's just, but it's super good. I really love this game.
How do you feel about Steve-O to remaster?
Really interesting.
Let's see what they do. I cannot play Tales of Vesperia on my Xbox One right now.
See, but now you could.
Yeah.
Definitive edition.
What was the one that was on the GameCube? That's the only Symphonia. That's the only one I've played.
That
and
game.
I played like 20 minutes of it.
I liked that game until hour 65, and then I was like, I'm so
World
fucking
premiere.
so fucking done with it. Definitive. How do you feel? Frying pans originated on
Washington,
PUBG.
DC, the most heavily protected
Oh, a
city
snowman.
on Earth.
Gotcha.
Within its limits, 177 foreign embassies, 550 elected officials.
Oh, is this Splinter Cell?
23,000 military.
No,
I thought they were
no.
done with those games.
In the event of an attack, critical personnel are
Are they
evacuated.
just done with
Underground
sandwich?
shelters open,
remember.
while complex defense systems
They
patrol the sky.
were.
But nothing stopped the virus. 27 days after patient zero,
Oh, no.
Washington fell. It
It's a different
began
thing.
with riots on K Street, then shootings
I wanted
in
it
the
to be
National
fun.
Mall. Troops withdrew to bunkers. Civilians were left in the streets.
America is on the brink of collapse. But some people have
We don't need a
survived.
recap of the last year and a half. Thank you.
Oh, is
We all know
this?
this.
Is this
in communities that live
crap,
under constant siege? Survival has taken the form
It's gonna
of
tell us what it is. I know.
warfare.
I know what it is.
Centuries ago, on this very soil,
God, what's it called? It was
brother
the
fought brother,
Tom Clancy
spilling
game.
blood to forge the
Division?
United States.
Division, yes.
History is
Yeah,
threatening
Division.
to
Is this
repeat
Division?
itself.
Cammy guessed Division 2. Game Guy guessed Division 2.
Now,
Yeah.
in the heat of
I should've just
summer,
looked at chat.
6 began.
Or Ghost Recon
A
Advanced
remnant
Warfighter.
of corrupt state
I don't
lurks
think.
in the
I think they
shadows,
keep it in
ready to
Wildlands.
engage
Says
in a
Pokemon
new
Go
civil
Home.
war.
I just saw that.
Agents of the Division.
Oh, it is Agents
Yeah.
of the Division.
Standing against
I really liked the
But how
Division
do you save a
until it
nation
became an
when its
absolute
enemies
abysmal
come from
grind.
within?
Their map building is unlike any other game I've ever played. It's crazy.
We all went all in
The
on
Purge
Division,
Battle Royale.
and it was
Actual
so
in-game footage.
repetitive
Yeah.
that I got so fucking tired of it. Like, we didn't know what was going on. It wasn't tactical. We just sort of needed better guns. And
Yeah. I only play that game now just to explore.
Yeah.
Because it looks so good.
yeah, it's pretty. It is pretty. Yeah, Division 2 I'm on. They said disease.
Matt, that crash site is just ahead.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
some gameplay.
this is gameplay of Division 2.
Oh, is this Division 2?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, it said
did you guys hear
before
that?
y'all were
Yeah.
talking, it said
Closer this
actual
time.
Game footage.
Oh.
Yeah, I can just, even if it didn't say that, like, just
Yeah.
the UI
Yeah.
is Division.
This is a gun that I got
It just
from
doesn't
the
look
raid
like
last
they're in-
weekend.
They made it look like they were like in America, and I feel like this is way more tropical than. Oh, is it like they're in a zoo?
Oh, they're like in an overgrown zoo.
Dropped right through the ceiling.
Oh, that
Let me
makes
see
sense.
if I can get this. Oh, that'll come in handy.
I'm very skeptical just because of how poorly planned
So you guys are coming, or
Destiny's
what?
or
Yeah.
Destiny. It's a Destiny clone.
Yeah.
The Division's content was.
Yeah.
But I
Merry
really like the
Christmas.
story, and I really like the world that they created because all the details they added to it was really really
Here's
nice.
the door.
Well, there goes your lunch.
I buy lunch.
Rayman Legends 3 says Chai. Nope. Cool. I got some shitty gloves. Scrap.
Right.
let me
Here's
just
my
talk to
here's
this
my
guy.
white gloves and my white gun.
Zootopia 2
Did you-
Human Boogaloo.
Did you play the first Division solo or co-op?
Solo.
Okay, so this is my problem with co-op is
Me
that
to set the sinkhole? Yep.
in a game that does co-op, you have to do something in your game to get your players to stop talking. And part of that responsibility is ours, but part of it is the game's. And so we were going through and doing stuff, and because we were talking to each other, and the game never stops you to watch, like, not many cutscenes or anything.
You missed
We
it.
really have no idea what's going on, because we wouldn't, like, watch the vid feeds or read about stuff, so...
I
do it
only
after the
did
crash site?
co-op
Sounds
obviously
good.
for raids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're just ahead of us.
Also, co-op was really bad because it was a really weird game because you get downed like that. Bosses are bullet sponge and they destroy you all the time.
Kit, we gotta get you leveled up.
I know. Please help. I've been busy.
Oh, are they? They going through voice chat?
A lot of loot.
Yeah.
Sounds like
That's cool. Oh, they even have the little.
Who's talking?
Yeah, yeah.
Almost there.
I like how they're being actually like.
That's the control point.
This is basically RP at this point. Like, what are they?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they're playing as people who are playing the game.
Yeah.
And we were joking about that with last year's Anthem release, where they said, "Oh, nice gun, thanks. I got it in the raid last weekend." And I'm like, oh, come on.
I missed that joke.
Yeah.
I'm excited, but I'm also excited.
Steve, your complaint is something I wish Monster Hunter World did. Oh, it's just like not do story at all, and you just go do your shit, and then you can look it up on your own time if you want.
Or I wish like they would like just let you do the tricky cutscenes together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it shows you where the
Matt, look out. Alright, let me try to get that tank off you.
Ultimately, in the Division,
More bad guys.
as beautiful as the world was, every area looked like a snowy alley. And every enemy, like the different factions, didn't do anything different. I know some of them were like flame thrower guys, but I felt like, okay, with every one, we just have to load them with bullets, and there wasn't a whole lot of tactics behind
There
it.
wasn't mechanics to take out the different factions. Other than maybe like, I guess, shoot the flamethrower guys in the back.
Yeah, that was the thing.
That's it. Like, they should have more variety. I agree with that.
That well-placed cover.
Okay, so here's my actual like other skepticism. Is this the actual gameplay? Because remember how that was a big thing?
Yeah.
Like people were comparing the announcement trailer to the game, and it was like a down. Like
First of all, Ubisoft gets an unfair amount of flack. First of all, they deserve flack, but it's something that every developer has done, and I don't know why people singled Ubisoft out. I guess it's because it's the most obvious. But yeah, since Watch Dogs and The Division, Ubisoft said, and they could be wrong, that they will only show games now when they're in like release-ready format, as opposed to the optimized E3 experience. So
yeah, because I mean, obviously, when they do these kinds of things, they're going to play them on the best possible graphics with like the best. Like they're going to have really good computers and stuff that can play them, so it's going to look way better than your little computer.
But that's also not a fault on like the consumers who expect that either.
Yeah.
Because like that's what you're selling ultimately. You want what they want, what you are showing.
Chuck says, "This is exactly how I communicate to my co-op buddies." This says, "This guy sucks for go for headshots," and Game Guy says, "How do you miss with a shotgun, you dumb plebe?"
I should not show Game Guy anything that I ever play.
I missed in PUBG a couple weeks ago 5 consecutive shotgun blasts at someone.
Actually, at ACON, the Optic Arena, I was in trying to get the raffle to go to P3. There's this guy camping in Tilted Towers. I sneak up on him, totally see him. I walk up to him, pause for a second. Like, I thought I shot him, but I missed, but he snapped and just one-shot me.
Oh, wow.
I was so tilted. Like, that was... even thinking about it.
So here's what I really need, honestly, if I just boil it down from The Division 2, is I want some really memorable set-piece things to happen, whereas The Division was a lot of roaming and shooting. But if you were to ask me about any missions in that game, I remember none.
Yeah, I kind of feel the opposite of that. I also don't remember missions, but I did like running to the objectives and running to, because I liked the way the world was. Like, it felt very real to me.
Yeah. Bioshock Infinite did do that too with the E3 announcement versus release.
We've never had
no
so
escape from
many
Game
incredible
Guy
games
software.
to play. Storied franchises, uncharted worlds, new releases, and cult classics. Genres we love.
Okay, so they're talking about Game Pass now, right?
Yeah.
There's only one problem. Too often we are forced to choose one amazing game over another.
I think we have 16 games so far that I've written down. Got a long way to go.
To answer the question, what if you didn't have to choose?
Like 50.
What if you could play them all?
But are they going to show them all off here?
The answer?
Or are they
Xbox
just
Game
I bet at the
Pass.
end they're going to have like...
Here's 10 more.
Yeah.
The ultimate freedom to play.
I don't care about Game Pass.
And your response has blown us away. Not only are you
like
playing
Softy's
more
checked
games,
out.
you are spending more time gaming.
She's the
Freedom
most
of
well-dressed out
choice
of all of
is
them, though.
leading to more discovery.
So
Her shoes are really cool.
here's the
and
cool
more
thing that I
fun.
do like about Game Pass
And we
is because you
couldn't
can
be
game share
more
on Xbox. So if I
inspired
buy
to keep
a
building
game
and unlocking
digitally,
more.
both Sarah and I can play it online
Nice.
at the
So
same
for
time
last
together.
year, we've been working on
And
how to
Game
give you
Pass
faster
gives me
access
access to hundreds of digital games. So for $10 a
leverage the
month,
machine
she and I
learning
can co-op a
expertise
shitload
at
of stuff.
Microsoft.
That's cool.
That's
yeah.
funny
Into the way.
because remember the
start
whole
your
RDM,
games
not RDM,
The DRM.
DRM thing
And
with
naturally, we're
Xbox
calling
when they
it
first announced
Fast
it.
Yeah,
Start.
it was super restrictive.
Yeah.
Unlike the current ready-to-start system, which is manually configured, Fast Start uses machine learning techniques based on how gamers actually play games. And
Do not use that
Fast
word
Start
ever,
is
Link.
designed to get better as the algorithms and parameters are refined.
The internet has
over
ruined
time.
that word for me.
I'm pleased to announce that Fast Start will launch for select titles in the June update coming later this month.
Okay.
It's like, hey, Kyle.
Here's the thing about Game
You're
Pass
excited
is
yet?
you're not
right?
streaming the game like when you buy something online. You download it first, so you're not
Ultimately,
reliant on an internet connection
It
for it.
all comes down
But
to
it also
games.
takes a while, and that's
We'll
common for
continue
both
to
consoles.
deliver
Is like,
iconic
go fucking
favorites
download this
like
game.
Halo
I'll
Master
join you in a
Chief
couple
Collection.
hours.
Yeah.
Later this year.
Okay.
Oh, Master Chief Collection. Why wasn't that on there to begin with?
Isn't that still
Right?
broken?
Also plan to release
Uh,
all new exclusive games from Microsoft.
Short answer is yes.
including Forza Horizon 4, Crackdown 3, and more into the Xbox Game Pass catalog on the same day as their global release.
Oh wow. So you
Yeah.
play those for the what,
Press
$10
pass.
a month or whatever?
So yeah, for the 10, Sea of
Every
Thieves
month,
launched day and date
we'll also
on Game
bring
Pass.
new
State of
games
Decay was day and
from
date with
leading
Game Pass,
creative
and
studios
all of
to your
Microsoft's
Xbox
first
Game
party
Pass
stuff will
library.
be day and date. So
Games like Ashen, Warhammer Vermintide 2, After Party, and Phoenix Point, all available in Xbox Game
I've heard
Pass
of
the same
2 of
day
those
as their
games.
global release.
okay, Vermintide and After Party are the two
Yeah.
I've heard of.
The same.
Okay,
So that's what's next.
I mean, download like whoa. Oh,
But let's
Jonathan
talk about
got
what's happening
Google Fiber, so
today.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, you guys got
so he's
Google
fine.
Fiber here?
No, he lives in San Antonio.
Moving to San Antonio.
Tom Clancy's The Division.
Oh wow,
Well, the first one.
yeah. Oh right, yeah, right.
The Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited.
I also apologize to everyone. I keep on messing with my shirt, and so if you look at the bottom, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like.
Fallout.
Yeah, I'm not used to a lavalier mic.
They're going to lose so many purchases, but that's fine if you have a subscription
All
model.
enhanced for Xbox
Like if you
One
have people
X,
paying a
gorgeous
consistent
4K,
$10 a month.
Maybe.
and all of them
But also,
available
if you decide you do want to
today
buy the
with
game,
Xbox
like so if you
Game
cancel your
Pass.
pass, if you have pass, you get a discount on the purchase.
Oh.
Okay, thanks, game guy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Don't you hate
to
when you
all
have
of the
someone in your ear
developers
telling you what to
working
say and they
with
don't
us
shut
to
up?
bring freedom
Says
of
Jai.
choice to
I can't
gamers
hear myself
around
talk
the
and
world
think.
with Xbox Game
ESO is on Game Pass, yeah, Joseph,
Thanks,
for
everyone.
Xbox One. Which, if that's not crossplay yet, there's no reason it shouldn't be.
Okay, so here's the next like 20 games.
Yeah, they're gonna just throw a bunch in there.
Outer Wilds.
Outer Wilds.
Okay, that looks like a survival building game. I'm interested in this game. This game looks cool.
Oh, the golf club! Thank fucking God. Sorry, that's
Would
my.
have really bad if we missed it.
As someone who enjoys fishing games, like
You give me shit about rhythm games.
Right?
I want one person. One person. If you're watching this on YouTube and replay, if you're watching this on Twitch right now, if you have a friend that loves golf games, I want them to say hi to me, please.
That looks pretty.
yeah.
Super Meat Boy forever. Super Meat Boy
That
was
looks
good.
pretty too. Yeah, that looks like a platformer.
Oh, Islands of Nine Battle Royale. That looks cool.
This looks cool.
Oh shit, that's the game art style?
Yeah.
That's cool looking.
Scared hell of it.
See, but again, so many of these aren't exclusive, so.
Yeah.
Right.
Right now, I'm just trying to gauge interest of what games I want to pick up.
Yeah.
Right,
basically,
even if
yeah.
not on Xbox.
Yeah.
The Wind Road looks cool, that samurai thing. Oh, it's Advance Wars.
I love Advance Wars.
Advance Wars is great.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that Souls isn't even...
Yeah.
It's been out for a while.
Yeah, it has.
Is Ashen Dark Soulsy?
Yeah, that was the... Right?
Is
They
it? It
announced
looks like it.
I think so, yeah. I didn't even know it was out, because I was actually kind of looking forward to that.
Huh. Being Grace, hello!
Hi, Grace.
Hey.
I thought I knew why I came here.
Mario Golf NES and GameCube is good. Oh.
I saw.
And Game Guy or JB says hi. And Golf with Friends. Okay, that's fair.
So vivid.
Here's our Tomb Raider.
Now the truth feels further away than ever.
But Golf with Friends is like.
I wouldn't count that as a
Yeah.
golf game.
It's not like
It's not a golf sim.
simulator.
I guess let me rephrase that. A golf sim.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Like
Yeah.
not like Ribbit King
Yeah.
or something.
Those anime golfing games.
Yeah. Like Golf Story.
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't count.
The Tomb Raider games are very solid. I think they could do better on the story and characterization thing, but they're fun.
Yeah, I bought it on sale a couple months ago. I haven't played it yet, but I look forward to it.
The cleansing has begun. It falls to
It
me
looks
now
good,
to
though.
Stop it before it consumes us all.
Yeah, watch this a little bit. I don't know that I care enough to pick it up myself.
Yeah.
It's as close as you get to playing Uncharted on Xbox if you wanted to, or on PC.
Yeah, same. Yeah. I can do both. You're not Uncharted, slow it down.
Game Guy needs you to pump the brakes.
But at this point, it's like, of course they're gonna try and emulate Uncharted as much as they can because like it was kind of a runaway hit. wasn't it?
I
Yeah.
know that it's not practical.
Did you guys watch the new Tomb Raider movie with Alicia Vikander?
Absolutely.
It was not bad, and it did some things extremely well, but it was just, again, sort of actually like the game, in terms of story, it just sort of was unoffensive and fun.
Like, I'm a simple man. It doesn't have Angelina Jolie. I'm not interested.
Ooh, eel wrestling.
Eel wrestling.
Oh, Game Guy, that's your other gamer tag, isn't it? One thing I need to criticize about the new Tomb Raiders, they do not know what the fuck titles are. There's
So what's the second one called?
There's Lara Croft, no, there's Tomb Raider, and then there's Rise of the Tomb Raider, and now Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
What would you do?
Grace is hyped.
Hype.
Hype train.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider become Blanca.
Art looks really cool.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
Okay.
Bam bam. I've already had to bleep the soundtrack twice.
All right.
They say I'm like Bruce Willis, some
Skate
crazy
3.
four.
Or 4, yeah. Skate
How do
this
hands work?
many.
This
Exclusive. Yeah, they want you to fucking jam that in there. I'm gonna go ahead and write down Skate 3 because that's how confident I am. Or 4. Skate 4.
I know a couple people who this would sell at Xbox.
You know people that would buy an Xbox for Skate 4?
Yeah, absolutely.
Skate 76.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You just start counting backwards, start at 100.
Do it then just
Yeah.
You know.
And they're just all prequels.
Yeah, there you go.
That'd be interesting.
That would be. Start at the end of the story and then work your way back.
Session.
Wait, is that the name of the game? Because I'm gonna feel super foolish.
Same here.
I guess.
It's called Session. Never mind. I don't.
Everybody in the crowd is
out.
like,
Oh, you can
yeah.
you can de-hype the shroom because everybody thought it was Skate.
Yeah. What?
Get out of here, hype shroom.
It's basically Skate 4. Like,
Yeah.
I was born 3 times.
360 Skate God right here, says Being Grace. Skate Tony Rock. Can we get a Thug 3? I like Tony Hawk's Thunder. Those are the only ones that I played.
Yeah.
This looks interesting.
Yeah.
I awoke again in Tarif, village of the sorcerers. I once thought that this would be my true home.
No, I didn't ask you to do that.
Everything changed when I started to ask the forbidden questions. What exactly is the true nature of the Black Stone?
Tentative
What lies
hype?
beneath the vast desert?
Says Sis. Kami says he thinks this session was kickstarted.
The depths beyond the desert.
It looked good from the
The
trailer.
world never paid
I don't know if
heed
that's
to
in-game,
such
obviously,
questions.
but it looked good.
They just fought on, blinded, and hungered for more and more of
I'm not getting enough information from this. to really-
at long last, reveal
But
the
it's got
hidden
dragons
secrets
and animal people and...
I'm currently playing this, right?
Okay, there we
Things
go.
like that.
I was gonna say, until they show us some combat or something, it very well could be a card game.
Yeah, that's true. This is what is Bethesda's card.
Their Elder Scrolls, yeah.
if you dare to learn your true wretched self.
The combat did look cool though.
I am Elezra, the darkness born from the desert.
Oh, Black Desert.
Oh,
right,
okay.
right.
What?
I've heard of that
One
game.
of the best character creator
world.
Yeah, you could like really do anything with that character creation.
That dude,
and
that
it's free. But it's like also on computer.
Yeah.
Yes.
oh, they're bringing Black Desert to Xbox.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wasting my time. Oh my god, are you serious with it? I'm so interested. Yeah.
It's a new thing, don't you know?
Hey, game guy, is this Earth Defense Force?
Earth Defense Force is super fun.
That's what game guy's favorite game.
Yeah. I used to have it on my Vita.
Sis got misled so hard.
Yeah, seriously.
Capcom. Oh, is this DMC2? Oh my. Please hype shroom me.
You mean DMC Devil May Cry?
Oh.
Hey, honey.
Oh god. That render.
That's an interesting Devil May Cry.
Oh wow.
Oh, the reboot is so good.
Yeah.
Of DMC Devil May Cry?
Yeah,
featuring Dante.
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series, definitive Devil Edition.
Cheer up, crew cut.
Teague is hyped because of the
Where you can use them.
I get you, Teague. I got you. I can't say, but I got you.
Hey, honey,
Hero Beat.
I got some Tide Pods and fidget spinners in here for you. DMC3 was better. DMC3 is an amazing game, but Ninja Theory's DMC reboot was a better Devil May Cry game than any of the Devil May Cry. In my humble opinion.
That's a hot take.
It's the only game that I've played. I played it 5 times back to back to back to back to back. I just played it, beat it, started, played it, beat it, started, played it, beat it, started.
Wow.
The story, the combat, everything was just...
Please have the 2 flip to a 5 at the end. It looks cool. I think it makes me a little bit more interested in Devil May Cry. I just remember what turned me off of the original game was that people were like, oh, it's so edgy and emo now. Like Dante's like a little,
Dante's more like a Ninja Turtle. Like,
please elaborate.
He's like quips and goofy and smart talking and it is literally Devil May Cry 5.
Oh.
It's not a sequel to the reboot. It's the 5th Devil May Cry game.
How does that work?
So weird.
Oh wait, was that Dante on the bike?
Please welcome
No.
Capcom, producer
May have
Matt
been
Walker,
Virgil.
and director Hideaki Itsuno.
Donatello May Cry. Oh, and the fact that he like quips and jokes and like is
So
goofy.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would have got the. I don't know much about Ninja Turtles.
That was normal Dante.
That's what I'm saying. That wasn't normal Dante. That was,
Okay.
that was DMC Dante, wasn't it?
Thank you so
Because
much.
normal Dante.
DMC is
The games are more anime styled, aren't they?
Huh.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Steve was going for a record amount of unfollow today. I keep arguing with Sis and having opinions that he doesn't like.
Teague won, Steve-O. Teague won. He called it.
He won. You got it, Teague.
Devil May Cry 4 was released, and fans have been asking for a true sequel ever since. So this is our response,
That guy looks like
loud and clear, that we hear you.
He looks super
Devil May
mad.
Cry.
He's like,
Hideaki
this is
Itsuno.
my game.
He looks
Oh.
like he hasn't slept since
Sis-
E3 started,
like-
or the week before.
Sis says it looks like it's combining timelines.
Oh.
early on in the development of Devil May
That's
Cry
cool.
5, we
He's
set
just,
our
like,
sights on
I'm in for
making
that.
something that was going
about
to have
his game.
world-class visuals.
But he should.
So we've scanned
He hasn't
fully
slept.
costumed
Yeah.
models.
He hasn't slept because of the heroin he's been doing.
That's okay. He's definitely somethinged up right there.
Yeah.
While
Something
visuals are really important, the controls need to remain tight and responsive as well. So we've gathered the best minds at Capcom to ensure that we can still deliver that amazing gameplay that Devil May Cry is known for. And we think that we've made something that feels better than any action game we've ever
If you disagree, fuck you.
Yeah. But it's funny that they say that because it's like, our last system was shit. We're recreating from the ground up. It's like, you don't need to do that, Link.
Yeah.
Talk about the timeline, you fudge.
Chill, dude. You don't have to be so
Ichiban
tense.
says that he is convinced that this is the best game.
Now he's gonna
ever made because we made
translate
it for
in
you,
bro speak.
our fans. And we hope you look forward to seeing more.
Look,
He just really looks like he does
not
not
all
want
of
to be
us
on
from
stage.
LA talk like that, okay? We all do, actually.
I was gonna say, I was going to
Point
say, I don't think I've ever seen a reboot go back to the original timeline in some way, except that Star Trek did that.
Oh yeah.
Did they?
The Star Trek reboot,
The
the twist was
movie?
that it was a sequel and not a reboot.
The
Oh, they're adding
first movie, right?
like a
Of the
DLC.
new trilogy.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, the first one of the new one.
Cuphead DLC.
No, you don't get to leave the stage. This isn't done with you. Legendary channels. By the way,
I feel like Sis is just getting like
more and more upset
A new
and just.
playable character.
A brand new bosses, new weapons, new charm.
I watched Jax play this.
Yeah.
And it was so like sad but funny at the same time.
I don't know how she does not just rage.
Yeah, because I just saw her just
That's what I
like
did.
getting
Oh,
more
like
and
from
more.
the game?
Yeah.
Did you watch Jax play any of this?
I haven't seen Jax play it. Nerdez and I have been streaming it off and on.
She just.
I remember popping
doesn't
in when you
care.
guys
Like, she's
quit,
just
and you're
so
like, nope, we're
calm.
done. We're done. Like,
This is all we can do right now.
Yeah.
Benji.
And Chai hype shrooms, which is on. Still
It's already on,
But it's hyped
Chai.
up for you for for Cuphead DLC.
Yeah, Cuphead DLC.
Oh, this looks adorable.
It's so cute.
Oh, this is Super Lucky's Tale. Or no, it's not. No, it's not. It's a different thing.
I was gonna say this doesn't look like that.
No, this is a different thing.
It's Legend of Zelda, a Fox,
Fox edition.
Yeah, Fox to the past. The timeline softies is yelling. Jax is zen as fuck. She's
No,
the
I
best.
feel you, Sis. I feel you, dude.
Look, see, it's just Zelda but with a fox.
Oh my god, I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm about this. This looks really cute.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
It reminds me
We'll
of...
keep the hype shroom up for this.
What was that one mobile game? It was like a puzzle mobile game. And the main character was like white and had a pointy hat. I'm gonna look it up.
You have a phone. Yeah, you have a phone
But
right there.
immediately, the music's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one. If you want me to get interested in the game, have good music.
Yeah.
Monument Valley.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is that the one that was in House of Cards?
It's got a really similar art style.
That Frank Underwood kept playing?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is that a horse?
It's a goat, clearly.
Not everything's a goat, Steve-O.
Tunic. Yeah,
that
that's
looks
right.
really cute. I would play that.
They didn't
Yeah.
say exclusive, did they? That's all. Like,
I was about to say,
Oh, no, do I have to
have to
buy
buy
an
an Xbox?
Oh my god, this
Cute
looks
little fox
great,
thing.
To be
says
fair,
Chai.
though, I dove
prime
into like the
example of the age of
PS3
gaming today.
era for
yeah.
Labor of
Journey and
love,
Flower.
conceived and created by a single
I have
developer
a lot of feelings
in
about
Halifax, Nova Scotia, is today
feelings about
commanding
that.
gaming's
Chill out.
largest
We need
stage.
to talk about that. Not
Whether you're
necessarily on
sharing the
stream.
adventure of a
I
tiny
think we should
fox
anyways,
or
because I don't care
20
about
million
Bill
viewers
Spencer
on
has to
Mixer,
say.
teaming up with Xbox
He's
Live
back with
Calling
his
that now.
jacket.
Zombies, gaming,
Pre-built
is an
Minecraft with a
incredible
fox.
community.
No, it's funny because when you said that, I'm like,
believed
did I
that
always get
building
his name wrong?
community
Did
is
I always
vital.
think it was Phil Spencer?
No,
Like-
he said, he came on. I didn't even hear it completely. I just was like, Bill Spencer, here he comes.
Sharing
I don't even know who he is.
Same seasons.
He's Jean Jacket.
We're renaming him.
Something to do with
Look at that
Xbox.
jacket. He doesn't deserve a name.
Our love
He's
of
just
gaming
named by the
with
article
fellow
of clothing he
gamers.
wears.
This
Jean jacket.
The Billie Jean jacket.
reason why we
And
love
unhyped for the jean jacket, which they have
Yeah,
pre-unhyped for you.
Pretty unhyped. We
Rest
saw
of
him
our
coming like,
briefing,
nope.
Everything we
no
show
hype.
you will be world premiere games no one has seen before.
Oh.
Are we finally getting to
No
the
one
good
has
stuff?
seen
Yeah, right.
before.
Well, no one's ever seen Devil
Starting
May Cry
off with
5. Oh,
something
wait. Are they talking
entirely
about new
new
IPs?
from our friends at
Or
Bandai
new
Namco.
announcements?
Cammy says denim
On
McDenim.
my
face.
last trip to Japan,
Denim
their
McDenim
creative
face, Spencer
team
it is.
showed me a sneak peek at their next game. Now, you get to see
He just
the
looks like
first
that
look.
old guy who's trying to be cool.
Yeah. Exactly.
He's like a.
He would have done better without the
Hello,
jacket.
fellow teenagers, like that meme.
I've only seen that meme in the sense like, hello, fellow Nihonjin.
Oh,
and it's him with like anime peripheral.
They consist of both good.
No one has seen that jacket before, and it's for good reason.
These worlds were never meant to meet.
This is just some weird anime crossover. Yep.
This is Code Vein, isn't it?
Now.
I don't know. I was talking about some weird crossovers.
Yeah.
Merge
Nope.
Naruto.
That's straight up.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
One Piece.
Is this like
It's Luffy.
shonen crossovers?
Is this a fighting game? It's a fighting game. Right?
It's gotta be. Yeah.
Shonen
Oh,
fighters.
Game Guy and Chai are yelling. They want hype. They want hype for
Whatever the hell this is.
For shonen battle.
What if it's actually called that?
Oh my god, I would be so happy.
No, it's gonna have like some stupid title like 1,000 battles, 1,000 battles, the end of time, featuring.
I like how they're not like in any of their worlds. They're just like in.
They're in New York,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
decimated New York.
Dragon Ball Fighters not doing enough, so they had to bring in everybody else. Too.
Jump Superstar.
There's.
One.
Oh yeah, like that's. There's like 100,000 different like fighting games, and they're always being released. So.
Yeah.
Jump Force.
There you go.
Game Guy was pretty close.
What did he say?
Jump Superstars.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because it's all Shonen Jump.
Or not One Piece.
Death
Death Note.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What'd you
My
say it
brain's
was?
One Piece. I was thinking Death Note, but my
But
brain
you had
went.
just seen Luffy.
I had yes.
World premiere.
There's too much anime
So,
all in one thing.
Just imagine like seeing a Pokemon and you're like Naruto.
Can stop to
Where
get a
the
hug
fuck
if the
is
number
All
1,000's
Might,
in the
right?
title. That's funny.
We need some My Hero Academia in there.
Yeah, I'd be into it.
There you go.
Is this? No, this isn't. I was gonna say, oh, this is Days Gone, but that's Sony.
We burrow in it.
I think we can. We are enough. We have enough games that we can collectively move past the post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
I think this is possibly beyond Good and Evil 2. Nope, I'm wrong. I take it back. Straight up wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's more cartoony, isn't it? That's more of a has like a comic booky vibe.
In sort of in writing, but it has like it's very CG. It's not like cel shaded or anything.
Okay.
Ooh, guttered.
Butter. There's another very Fallout game.
Yeah.
Oh, we can
I feel
unhype
like a
now
lot
for
of these
this.
trailers, I need more information instead of just pretty scenery and
Look, it's a
dialogue.
post-apocalyptic world.
Okay, there's world building. There's crafting or whatever.
It's a mobile game. The actual gameplay is like
Dying Light 2.
Okay.
But they didn't give us enough to like get excited about it.
That's where I think a lot of these trailers are missing their mark. It's like, this is the game, hype it
Oh,
up.
they're still talking about it with this guy. Maybe he'll give more info.
Maybe, yeah.
Was anyone looking forward to Dying Light 2?
He just went full denim
Susan says, yeah, I forgot Dying Light was a thing.
This is me too.
World of Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 is everything you'd expect from a bold sequel to the first game.
Jacket.
A fluid parkour system with improved natural
Bill stole mine.
and tactical first-person melee combat.
He probably saved him. He's probably going to walk on stage with both of those.
He's gonna wear a denim jacket over denim shirt.
Yeah, and then Phil's like, no, let me wear the denim jacket.
Come on over, bait gravy.
A bleak and unforgiving reality that we call.
But how good is the drop kick, says Chai.
I agree.
Today, however,
because that
I
was
want
my
to give you a look
favorite
at one
part
of the
of
impressive
Dying
new
Light.
features of Dying Light 2. A technical and narrative advancement.
Probably why I
for the
didn't get very
franchise.
far in that game because I died
Dying
a lot
Light
because
2
I'm
will
dive
be
kicking
the
them and
first
they
in
just
its
eat
genre
me.
where your choices
I never played Dying Light because I played Dead Island, which was not.
From how it looks,
they're not like
how it
direct
plays.
sequels or anything, but I really hated Dead Island, and Dying Light 2 looked like Dead Island.
It plays a lot
following
better.
demo
Okay.
It's a decent game, but I don't know about being hyped for the second one. Is like
Yeah.
worth my time. It's definitely a fun romp with your friends if you do co-op.
I do kind of like the concept of Mirror's Edge plus zombies.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is.
I never had interest in these games, but I think that's because media as a whole, I'm kind of tired and overwhelmed with the post-apocalyptic stuff.
I really like the zombie genre. I really do. So like things like these, I always
features a
have like a slight
functioning
interest in.
ecosystem that reacts on multiple levels to the things you do and
at
the
this
choices
point,
you
it's
make.
kind of like
It's exhausting.
In the example we are about to show
between
you,
games,
our protagonist
TV, movies,
undertakes
books.
a mission
Like
for
I can't tell you how many
peacekeepers,
books I've read in
one
the
of
last
the
2
many
years that have
factions
the
active
same.
in the city.
Yeah.
Like
they want you to
And you know,
negotiate with two survivors
20 years from now, people are going to study.
and
There will
holding
be
a water
studies and papers about why we gravitate so much to that.
Yeah.
In these last, 10 years.
Let's say you choose to carry out
Because the world's about to, we're about to be here, and they want to prep us.
or another.
I hate that pretentiousness where it's like, oh, because we want to see the true humanity. It's like,
After this, you will start
Humans are
seeing
the real
significant
monster,
change
Softy.
yeah.
We're the worst.
allow the
It's like, no,
peacekeepers to
thank
bring
you. I just
stability
want to
and
shoot
develop
something.
the area.
Give me more alien invasion, says
There's even
Chai.
running
I
water
agree.
for the people
Let's
at
do
street
aliens
level,
now.
and
Will it
that
be on
raises
Xbox
your
Game
morale
Pass?
and
Good
allows
question.
you to replenish your energy
Can we get a
on the
live
go.
demo of drop kicks? This is.
Drop kick.
The PKs have a rigid approach to
I can't
law
wait to see
and
more
order.
Apocalypse games because it's good practice for the post 2020s. This is. Yeah. There already is.
I don't think my
Steve.
ability to button mash will help me scavenge for food in real life.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That good point, Cammy. Check out some stuff. There's a shift back and forth with monsters and vampires.
Now let's return to that
Yeah.
moment of choice.
Like
And instead
what
of killing
what
them,
monsters and
true.
what
choose
villains
to
are
team up
popular
with
during
this
what
group
eras.
Yeah.
to supply
Yeah.
water on the black market.
Because obviously,
As you will see,
Yep.
this creates a
Kickstarted
very
the whole
different set of
vampire craze.
consequences for the city.
or revived it because there was a
Water
big
being
vampire
a
craze in the
precious
90s too.
currency,
Yeah.
it brings you access
Well, and
to
I
new
think that
resources
things
and
to like
trade.
Walking Dead and stuff like that.
But
we've
this
gotten
in
into
turn
really into
attracts the
zombies.
worst
Yeah.
type
Well,
of
it's
I'm
like
here over.
fashion. It
Yeah.
rides
But the
Certain
And this
problem
is
is,
just a
especially with
single
games, like they just
decision.
all
One
have started
out
to
of
look the same,
hundreds
right?
will
Like we've
happen.
seen
Yes.
how many games today
But it
that
allows
With the
all
greedy-
you could like clip all that
Each
footage
player's
together
game
and it would, you'd
experience
think it was the same game.
will be
Yeah.
unique.
That's why I want to.
By the
or
way,
get trying.
This is just
Or
what
was it
happens in the
the
day. At night,
Tunic.
Tunic.
things
Yeah.
change.
Tunic. That's why Tunic is so interesting.
Yeah. Almost like yesterday
out.
at the what was it? What was the press conference we did yesterday?
EA.
EA. I was more interested in the indie games than the big titles.
That makes sense.
Because they
A
all
lot
look
of
the same.
time
Did they
has
announce Grove 3?
passed.
Grow again.
You've gotten
No.
soft,
No. No.
complacent.
Is this Spider Spoonman?
You
Hello?
always knew this day would come.
They said they got
You
they
tried
got
to-
soft.
Oh, is this?
Three
They're
of
talking
Teach
about
you
you.
how to
it again. You
Is
always
it Ninja Turtles?
wait.
I
One
think
of
it's. So they said comb, like a honeycomb, but.
Battletoads. It's fucking Battletoads by Rare. Holy shit.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Hype Shroom?
Yeah, you can hype that up.
Wait, who was talking about me?
A brand new game
Said you got soft.
Oh.
genre mashups, 3-player couch co-op, 4K
Okay, so like, how
2.5D graphics.
are we gonna be
and
calling up
broad,
GameStop now?
non-specific
Do you have
configurations.
Battletoads?
Chai, don't forget your class.
2019.
Don't forget your class, Chai. He has to teach a water babies class.
Cancel.
Cancel. We're having too much fun.
World premiere.
Okay.
Good call, Cammy. Good call.
That
What
was-
the fuck is this?
I was not expecting that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played Battletoads on an emulator. I'm like, why do people like this game?
God, that game is fucking ridiculous.
Another game that could look like it fits in with everything else.
See, they said comb, like honeycomb, and I thought it was like
Just Cause
gonna
4.
be like a Banjo Kazooie.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Tornado, I'm sold.
Tornado.
Was ready for it.
Yeah,
Just Cause 4.
Yeah. You fly into the tornado.
The Black Hand.
Just Cause is a
Twister,
pretty
the
fun
game.
game.
Twister the game.
Oh my god.
That'd be interesting.
That would
Like
be.
being a
I
group
would
driving around.
pre-order Twister the game.
Yeah. Just don't make it like the movie.
Oh,
Please.
Softy? Oh, Softy. I own that movie 5 times. I got it on VHS, widescreen,
You're
DVD,
smacking
special
good
edition DVD, and the Blu-ray.
Oh my god.
I mean, I've got
So
things
much.
I'm into that I'm pretty sure like people would be like.
I had a
Really?
Twister-themed
Do
birthday
we
when I
need
was
to
13.
talk
I
Revelations.
Really, really likes tornadoes, you guys.
yeah.
You broke it.
Thanks for coming, Softy. We'll see you.
I want a tornado on my cake.
I did. My mom, she put an ice cream cone and she put gray icing around the ice cream cone for the tornado.
Awesome.
She put Hot Wheels on it for the storm chasers.
Oh my god.
We've learned a little bit more about Steve-O today.
Twister was the shit, says Cam. You saw him. And it looks like the tornado is actually like a major player in this game.
Yeah.
This is the game for you, I guess.
Yeah! They just made a game for Steve-O. They called it Just Cause 4.
Oh my god.
Subtitled Twister the Game.
World premiere.
We didn't need a fourth one yet, says Sis.
I'm lightheaded.
Gears.
It's never
It's
been
not
the same since Cliff there.
It's got to be something else. Yeah.
What?
Lego Gears
Hi
of War.
guys, Cliff Blazinski here,
Papa
announcing
Gears.
my new line of toys.
It's Funko Gears of War.
Thank you, Microsoft.
This is definitely something everybody wanted.
What if they're trying to rebrand Gears of War to kids?
I don't know. It's super fucking cute though. It reduces some of my PTSD.
Gears Pop from the App Store. Mobile.
It's a mobile game.
What
That's
a
funny.
burn.
Fuck
What
off,
an
this
absolute
guy.
burn. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's people who are really into Gears. My roommate is really into Gears. He's probably gonna be pissed.
Oh, they're gonna talk about it some more too.
It's a good
I
trailer
would
because
play
Holly
it.
Burn story
I would play
feature
it to relieve
explosions.
some of my PTSD from grad school.
That's good, Sis. I like
You
that.
play a lot of Gears in grad school?
I had to build a lot of levels for Gears, and
13 years ago, when I
interesting.
began my Gears of War
so
journey,
You didn't like the gritty worlds and the
But what about the gray palette?
yeah. The gray and steel gray.
I don't know which was worse
and the
though,
gravel gray.
that or
And that's why
Fallout New
today
Vegas.
we're announcing Gears Pop.
Okay.
A collaboration with our friends at Funko
There's-
to bring a unique spin to the world of Gears.
10 out of 10 jackets on point, says Grace.
Place we're going.
Oh yeah, look,
He has the best
Yeah.
jacket.
Also announced
He doesn't look like he's trying too hard.
I would love
either.
that jacket, if I'm being honest.
Oh wait,
Actually-
are they announcing actual Gears game?
You create a whole new squad.
It'd be funny
Oh,
if
looks
they
like
did
it.
Yeah, okay.
Gears of War 1, as they
Bring it back, Teague. Bring it back.
Nope.
Oh,
No.
it's just
Destroying whole
another
cities.
moat.
I'm
It's
gonna
still a
go,
mobile
guys. I'm
game.
gonna I got a flight to catch.
Faster, more
Is it
aggressive
Gears
gameplay,
XCOM?
Yeah, it looks like
customizable squad
XCOM.
Yeah.
equipment, and of course, it wouldn't be a Gears game without a massive boss
So do
battle.
you guys want a
It
room full
wouldn't
of
be a
awesome?
Gears game without a massive boss. This is not a Gears game though.
We wish you were
Gears
here too,
Tactics.
Cammy. We wish you were here too, Sis.
But it's not just
Next
about
time.
going to new
Come in.
places.
Gears of
Come
XCOM.
in.
It's also about having
Just,
new
you know,
experiences.
teleport away.
We do need a
The
fire
amazing team at the
one.
Coalition
Yeah,
is working
see,
hard
you gotta
to
come
bring
to
you our
Dallas though,
most
because you have the most
ambitious
noodles
Gears
there.
of War
Well, not only that, but
Dallas
I
is a big
think
old
We're in the
noodle.
middle.
Steve-O has the best setup out of all of us.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
I mean,
You need to
I
make-
literally had
you
to
need
tell
to knock
Jonathan I
out
don't know if I can
some-
fit him in here.
Knock out some walls.
We could just
We need to expand
get
a little
really
bit.
cozy.
You don't need a bathroom.
You can just
That's
take
true.
you just bring your setup to my house and we can do it downstairs in my game area.
Look, I want to know what you guys think, because the Red Sixers were here earlier, and they said we should use that toilet as the timeout room, so when people say something on the podcast, we cut their mic, send them to the toilet, and then have a camera where it's just, like, they're not using it, but just sitting in the
I'm
timeout
not
room.
willing to spend my entire time in there.
I just asked because Softy's...
It's like before we even start the podcast. Nope. Like in
To the
time.
room.
Yeah,
To the room.
Sis,
Get
Sis,
out.
you and I...
Oh, it's here. Is this an actual
Gears game.
Gears game?
Sis, you and I agree on so much, it's just unusual when we differentiate on stuff.
Kate. No. Kate, you can't see this. You don't want to see this.
We spill next year, the real announcement of E3.
Oh no. I'm so emotional. She lost her friend.
So as far as, like, Gears is surprisingly, like, especially starting with the third one, like the series, it to me, I know a lot of women that really love Gears of War, and at first I was like, but that's such a bro fest, isn't it? And they're like, not really. Like, if you think about, like, in 3, they have the female playable characters that are, like, fucking awesome, and so they feel that there's a decent amount of
begs the
representation in
question,
Gears.
which one were they more into?
I think 3 and I think Judgment were the ones that. But
to be fair,
Can I
I did play
recommend
not
we maybe
just
get
for
these
school,
people
but I
out
did
of
play
here?
a lot of Gears 3, and I have
Just
the
slow down.
Gears
No,
Xbox
Foz is right. We need to
360
move.
console.
Oh, cool.
So
My friend has that giant lancer.
Give her a minute.
She'll get her minute in the Raven.
So the nice direct was too notch. Thank you, sis.
I'm not going.
I'm good at it.
Excuse me?
Thank you, Amaya, for the host.
For months now, I've been having
Silver
these
cheerer.
dreams.
Eat.
nightmares. But I think they were messages.
Dun, dun, dun.
This doesn't.
Something's
Their
happening to me.
color palette on their suits are way too bright.
Your grandmother's.
They're bringing color back.
Enough. We'll
Okay.
deal with this later. Father, round these people
Oh,
up.
is it like before
I need
TV,
help.
color TV was a thing?
There's a place.
Sure, you could play a Gears game on a black
Where the
and white
world
TV
was
and
in
be
black
just
and
fine.
white?
Amaya says hi,
Probably.
everyone.
No.
Amaya says hi, everyone.
Hi.
Absolutely not. We have orders.
Needs pastels, yes.
You'll go with me.
I'll take
God damn it, both of you, listen.
I'll go.
Oh, you meant the Gears of War misdirect, Steve-O. Oh, yeah.
General notice.
Okay.
I thought you meant me
Push Jack the
misdirecting your
coordinates.
comment.
Now, Corporal, you're coming back to New Ephira. That is a direct order.
I'm not invested into Gears of War. To really
Screw your order.
Don't care what's going on.
This isn't
Yeah.
about you.
No, it sounds.
about me.
I'm like interested. I'm like, I know
need
what's
to fix
happening.
this.
It's definitely catching my attention, but like,
She gets pissed.
Hey, watch her. Her necklace? That's a locust symbol.
Yes, so?
She would never be our enemy by choice. I know that.
Because she would die for us.
I know that. But what if it's not her choice?
Oh shit.
it looks like they're in like.
It's the color of the brown.
Oh, that's cool.
Back to where it all began.
Yeah. Oh, they're bringing it out of the city? Or out of the destroyed
That's-
cities?
Look at all the colors.
I know.
Colors.
There's so much
This isn't
color.
Gears.
Me and JB, we gotta finish. We gotta get into Gears of War 4.
It's winter camo.
We're gonna sleep, otherwise he'd be here. That's okay, Amaya. He needs to sleep. He was streaming earlier yesterday. Oh, whoa!
Melee combat?
That was Ghibli. Mediocre hype, says lukewarm, bargain bin hype. The
I'm
internal
hyped,
temperature
I'm
baton.
hyped for the fact that it's not all brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That alone
Color
has me
hype.
excited. Yeah, exactly.
I'm getting like Dead Space vibes from this too.
Yeah.
Hey. What are you...
Why did you come here with me? What did JD tell you?
You had an extra Dr. Pepper.
What was there, man?
That looks pretty good. It looks interesting. I would
Gears
play
of
that.
5.
What if they're
Gears of 5.
Is that the
There you
official
go.
title?
They
Is
just
that like
teased
Party
the
of
shit out of
5?
you guys with the
Like,
like
Party of Five?
the pop game.
In the entire history of Xbox,
The pop game and
entire
the tactics
history
game,
of
and like,
E3.
okay, here's the actual
Yeah,
game.
I wonder
history
how
of
well
our
it's gonna work
industry,
for them because I'm pretty sure people are just like,
gaming
oh
is
fuck
now
this,
at
and then
its
turn off
Yeah.
the stream.
Today,
Makes me want Dead Space again,
we
says
share
Chai.
King Jack
our
is back.
commitment to giving you the freedom to discover and
You mean-
play
you mean-
all of the great
What
new
was- what
games
was
coming to
Canada's-
Xbox Game Pass. Today, we showcased more games than we ever
Sorry about
have
it.
before. 50 games, 18 titles with
Are you
exclusivity,
okay? Yeah,
and
okay,
15
okay. Don't worry
world
about it,
premieres.
Softy. Just don't worry about it.
Today,
Stop
we
looking at me
shared
like
our
that.
most diverse gaming portfolio in every measure.
they-
From breadth and art
Are-
style, genre, and
I'm not privy
let
to
them
whatever
hurt
they're.
me.
No,
Subject
are they
matter
calling you
grapes.
sour grapes?
scale and story.
I legitimately have
Okay.
no idea what's about to
and
happen
every
or what's
one of
going to
these
happen.
plays best on Xbox.
Oh my god.
It's okay.
The world of gaming is on an historic.
So
growth
scared.
path, where the increasing
I have no idea
number
what's
of
happening.
gamers,
But I'm hyped
met
for
with
it.
the increasing of game developers. In this significant
Oh my
moment,
god.
we are constantly challenging ourselves. Where can we take gaming next?
Man, we're just like going.
Our
like,
answer?
It's like, okay.
We
yeah,
commit
no.
and harness the full breadth of our resources at Microsoft to deliver on the
I can't
future
with
of
chat
play.
right now.
Our experts in Microsoft Research are developing the future of gaming AI. So the
This
worlds
could
and
be
characters
so
we
many
enjoy
things.
will be even more rich
Microsoft
and
AI.
more immersive. Our cloud engineers are building a game streaming network to unlock console
That sounds
quality
like
gaming
some steampunk
on
type
any
stuff.
device.
Cloud engineers.
Wow.
Not only that,
What can we
are
loot box? How much deals can we? Gotcha, JB.
perfecting
We'll get you in a
your
bit.
Experience everywhere you want to play, on your Xbox, your PC, or your phone.
Huh. What?
And of course,
on a phone.
Our hardware
you
team.
did say any device.
The same team that delivered
Can I play them on my
unprecedented
Switch?
performance Xbox One is deep into architecting the next Xbox.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like
where
there's
we
gonna be
will
certain
once
games
again deliver on
versus,
our
like,
commitment to
I
set
bet
the
you anything it might be
benchmark
like
for
almost
console
Android
gaming.
exclusive too.
And let's talk about our games themselves. We are committed to building an industry-leading first-party studios organization. And as you saw earlier, we are making one of our greatest single-year investments in teams by adding 5 new creative studios.
Didn't we already talk about that?
We have committed our team, our
He's
company,
recapping, I
our
guess.
technical resources, so we can
Oh, is this
declare
the
to
end?
you
This is
today
recapping?
and next year
Don't they have like a
and
shit ton
all
of
of the
games to
years
still
after
announce?
that, you will always
You said like 50,
experience
50
the best in gaming
something.
on Xbox.
All of us not actually.
Hashtag Callie Snark.
Okay.
I'm over here like
Team
I'm over here
Jack.
like thanks, Phil.
And we're like,
Legends to become.
sure, whatever
Together.
you say.
Thanks.
Sure,
have a
Bill
great
Spencer.
Bill Spencer.
Up. A thing is
Overwatch
happening.
is coming to Xbox. I don't know.
And now we're not Microsoft anymore. We're something else.
Okay, they got my attention.
2077?
Getting hacked. What is happening right now?
It's a hacks.
It's
They're
literally hacked.
Just in case
We're
you
in
didn't
the
know we're
system.
about to hack. Do you think those are giveaways? Those I think were Microsoft key
Backdoor
codes for
in.
giveaways, for game keys. Watch Dogs possible.
E3 trailer. What's the username?
Yeah, it's the CG Product Reds. It's 2077. It's Cyberpunk 2077.
Yes!
Here you go.
Yes! Hit that mushroom.
Line them up.
Double hype.
Double hype.
Oh my god. Please.
In
Please.
2077, they voted my city
Yes!
to live in America.
Finally something Safi's excited about.
If they're like Xbox exclusive, I'm buying 5.
It just said world premiere, so it
Yeah.
didn't say.
I don't care, I'm just saying,
I
like,
think-
that's how hyped I am for
Yeah.
this game. Yes! Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Can't deny it, it's all true. But everybody still wants to live here.
They could literally do a
City's always
Cyberpunk
got
skin
a
on Witcher
promise
3 and I'd be like,
Be a lie.
I'll buy it.
They could be like,
It's there. Just around the
Ready Player won the game.
here,
Yeah,
sell
that's
it.
what it
Yeah.
looks like.
You could only play this game
Oh,
if you lived in a
jeez.
Microsoft exclusive compound, and I'd be like, sign me up.
I'm in.
Big brother is always right.
It's
Oh.
a city
Her
of
face is
dreams.
missing.
And I'm
She's a
a
robot.
big
Robot.
dreamer.
She's a beep boop.
She
A
can
beep boop.
I want to
afford
play this
get
game
it.
so I can shoot me some beep boops.
I'm getting like
Don't be
all
racist
of the right.
against the beep boops.
Hey,
Yeah,
the
what's
beep
your
boops do not
problem?
deserve
Hey.
your love.
Hey, I disagree.
Teaching
So-
a robot to love.
I'm getting like all of the perfect homages here of like
Yeah.
Ghost in the Shell
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Metal Gear and stuff like
Blade Runner.
Akira.
Matrix,
yeah.
all that stuff. Dude. It's also a lot brighter and more, there's a larger palette than
More
what
dynamic.
I was expecting. Yeah.
Good.
They're,
Looks like a fun game.
they're definitely
Yeah.
hitting that kind of vaporwave, synthwave
Yeah.
aesthetic.
That's been really popular lately.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give guys a
I'm a little disappointed with that because I liked the teaser and how that looked. How it was a little dark and gritty, but I'm still hyped
There's your
nonetheless.
tornado again.
I love it. My
Yeah, I
favorite
don't know
part.
anything about that game, but it looked interesting enough where I would consider
Yeah.
picking it up.
You should pick it up.
Should is a very strong word.
No, you should because I want them to make more.
CD Projekt Red is a really great developer.
Yeah.
They released the best DLC hands down that anyone has ever released.
Not horse armor?
And not horse armor. But they do release those kinds of things, but they are all for free. So they release a lot of cosmetic stuff for your game that you can download for free, even single missions that you can download for free. But their DLCs are actual 30-hour expansions.
Oh wow.
That was the other one that looked really interesting, the one where they're wearing like the happy masks.
We Happy Few.
Yeah,
Happy
that
Few?
one looked interesting too.
Yeah, that one looks really cool.
Well,
But again, none of these are Xbox exclusive.
Is Gears of War Xbox exclusive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be on PC.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of Microsoft titles are PC and
PC as well.
Xbox, but yeah.
Because that's probably what I would play. I don't think I would
Oh.
buy an Xbox for it.
No.
Seriously, that tornado is really getting me. Okay, so we'll do this pretty quick. I want to know what was the most exciting thing at the Microsoft press conference for anybody?
hands down, Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Hands
A
down.
good way
like,
to end it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Because we've been waiting so long to
Yeah.
figure out like what they're gonna do, when it's gonna come out.
Yeah.
I don't think they announced it, but now we have something more to dissect, to look through, and
There's no release date.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't miss a release date
No.
there? Okay, I didn't think so.
But it's closer now, because now we have new stuff.
We started with Halo Infinite and we ended with Cyberpunk 2077. Anything grab y'all?
I liked the little bit about the Vault 76.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it didn't, it just gave us more of a trailer, obviously, because they're going to talk about their stuff a little later tonight.
Right.
But I mean, the Gears game looks really interesting. I would
Yeah.
probably pick that up and play it.
You would try out Gears?
Yeah.
On PC.
Yeah, on PC. It looks really interesting.
Tunic?
Yes.
Tunic.
Yeah.
Tunic is really, really cute.
The other one that I don't remember the name with masks.
We
Like
Happy-
the-
We
more
Happy
the-
Few?
Yeah, more
Mhm.
the
Oh,
more
yeah.
the indie stuff.
Yeah.
I
can see that.
I mean, Cyberpunk looks good. I would check it out.
Mhm.
And Gears, maybe. I think it's interesting because it looks like if they're going to try and like go back to the source and like,
Mhm.
you know, try and figure out where did all this stuff start and whatnot, then that could be really interesting.
Yeah.
But I also don't have as big of an investment. Yeah, there went the internet.
Yeah.
I don't have as big of an investment in Gears as a franchise either.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So.
I had a few. The thing that I didn't see that I thought we might was Beyond Good and Evil 2. They didn't show any more Beyond Good and Evil 2, but they may do that at Ubisoft.
Okay, yeah.
So I think that could be a thing.
So what about like things that are like Microsoft exclusive? Because I know we're all pretty much hyped for things that are only
that are
like
accessible on other consoles.
What were the Microsoft exclusives? Gears, obviously.
Gears, Halo, Forza. Ori 2, possibly.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think.
Or maybe it was.
Ori 2. I don't think
timed.
is on Steam, is it?
No.
Okay.
So I think it's.
I think it was an exclusive.
Crackdown 3.
Crackdown.
Sea of Thieves DLC. The PUBG new map.
I can get behind Sea of Thieves. I think if they can give me content that isn't just dig up a chest, fight a skeleton, and sail back to dump off that chest.
Right.
I would, because I already want to play. I want to play that game.
Yeah.
But there's just no reason to play that game.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I was surprised at Battletoads.
Yeah.
I was surprised at Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything about their. I mean, they talked about Game Pass, but they didn't do anything about like our Xbox Live service is expanding, or we're shifting anything about our UI or adding functionality or anything like that. And the last 2 years for Microsoft has been game focused.
Yeah.
And that's what people have said they need to be, but I like to see like where they're taking their console next and stuff like that. So, there's just a shitload of stuff here, but I think if I had to pick like my favorite thing, I don't know enough about Halo yet because the way that it started looked interesting, but then it sort of looked like they went from pre-rendered to blending some in-game stuff, and the in-game stuff looked like it wasn't like single player. I don't know. I just got this feeling that it was like online or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I want to hear more about that. Shadows Die Twice looked cool.
Yeah.
But I think Devil May Cry 5, Cyberpunk, and I really fucking love that tornado from Just Cause 4. I really did. I really did. The fact that it wasn't like a standalone thing, like at this one point, it feels like it's like a central character in the game.
Yeah, because there was a focus on it.
Yeah. You're gonna fight that tornado.
I'm
the main villain.
I'm just gonna throw car after car at it.
Yeah, it's the main villain.
Yeah.
Right. but yeah, so nobody was super sold, although they saw things that they were excited about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing that I would buy an Xbox for.
Yeah.
But nothing that you would buy an Xbox for. Okay.
I think they know at this point, like, we probably can't sell more consoles to people who don't already own an Xbox who aren't already interested in getting an Xbox.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's why there's so few. And then did other previous years, did Microsoft have strong exclusives before?
They usually had like 2 or 3, like they announced Crackdown, but then it got delayed, so now it's another exclusive again this year. State of Decay 2, Sea of Thieves, Cuphead was last year's, I think. It's never a bunch of them. It's usually a handful. And they said they had 15 or 18 exclusives.
I'll say, was there a strong focus on their exclusives? Because there wasn't really much here.
Yeah. And I don't feel like there has been in the past as much either. Not the way that, say, like, PlayStation does it. Like, PlayStation is really big about making sure people know, like, you're only going to get this on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Do we get the internet?
Okay, yeah, we're back. We're back. You guys got here just for our final sort of
room for the internet.
Sort of our wrap up here. But if you guys have something in chat that was the most exciting thing for you, even if it didn't sell you a system specifically, but if there's something that you really liked that you saw, feel free to let us know. And if you're watching us on YouTube after the fact, feel free to let us know as well. Was anything you were depressed about, like a down note here? They didn't show a fucking Forza car on stage, so I was happy about that.
That jean jacket.
That was my downside.
The jean jacket brung you down. You wanted to see a Forza car.
I think
put an Aston Martin up there again.
I wanted to see more from Battlefield 5, but no, that's probably that might be who does that?
EA.
So
their conference is over. Yeah.
And they didn't really put a big focus on it.
They didn't show much.
And Shadows died twice.
Hey, Trexus. Howdy.
What's up?
Yeah, so I was happy with a lot of the trailers, and I thought the presentation was fine. The focus on exclusives, if you want to sell your system, just needs to be there. But because I have one, I don't, I'm looking forward to pretty much everything. I'm looking forward to see how Battletoads comes up and plays out.
They're definitely going in a different style. Well, the other one's like a pixel game, so I guess you kind of have to at this point.
Yeah, I mean, they said 2.5D.
Okay.
So I imagine that it's still a side-scroller, or rather a brawler, like a Final Fight or something to that effect.
I beat him up.
There's a lady walking her dog. She looked at me funny. Blink twice if you're in danger, says Cammy.
Help.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Callie, NoodleRama, and SoftShock for coming by and watching and hanging out and being super awesome. You guys will be back for Bethesda's tonight at like 7 Central Time. Is it 8:30?
Yeah, it's 8:30.
8:30 Central Time. So we're going to start at 8 p.m. for pre-stream for Bethesda. So look out for more Fallout. Look out for more Elder Scrolls Online, I'm sure. Elder Scrolls 6 is not going to happen. So just calm your britches on that. But we'll be back then. And where can you guys find y'all's everyone here's a Twitch streamer.
Yeah.
So Callie, where should they go?
At HeyKaliK everywhere. Everywhere.
I'll do shout outs here.
No.
What about Reddit?
No. Everywhere that matters. So Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram.
What about your line?
Right.
And I'm NoodleRama, so it's NoodleRama.
All one word.
Yeah, all one word. Usually, if there's capitals, but there's not usually. So
yeah, I think on Twitch.
NoodleRama.
That's right.
All one word.
What about you, Softy?
Soft_shock on Twitch and Twitter.
That's fantastic. And if you guys want to hang out with us and the other good noodles while we're offline, and even sometimes while we're online, hit up the Discord channel right there. Come in and be a good noodle, and we'd love to have you.
That's right.
And
noodle hype.
If you're a boodle, then
you can still join.
You can still join.
Callie will put up emotes. Cammy might actually like. It's just, you might see Cammy's name pop up a little more if you're a boodle.